Hello, everybody. My name is Kajik, and with me there is also.
Hello, I'm Mr. Murray.
And this is a recording of a submission video for Saints Row 3 co-op.
And before we start, I'd like to send out a personal greetings to the European Speedrun Assembly Summer 2019's with run accepting commission with Fatske in lead. I'd like to greet them personally and with all of my heart.
Yeah. This is to make sure they will accept us, right? I started the game because in the rules it states you have to start the game every time you do your run because some things may leak through your attempts. That's why every attempt you have to
Yeah.
restart the
So
game.
some upgrades can persist for playthrough sessions.
That's why you start a video of me actually turning on the game.
And you have my and I have restarted my game as well. You have my word for it.
Okay, this is interesting. I've made a mistake and started the game solo. So, sorry. That was a false start. So sorry.
I thought it's going to be something that will add up to our that's have never happened before counter.
Also, yeah, this game is famous for having. This has never before counter. This has never happened before counter. Every single time you play it, like up in the air. Every single time you play it, something new happens, and this is the real magic of this game.
Every single time you start a new game, you get a new PC, you get a new co-op partner, you start a new category. There will be something that has never happened before. Okay, I'm getting into the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm making a new character because that is obviously a requirement.
Yeah. You can't see Mary's perspective, but yeah, he has to make.
Yeah, just trust me. Just trust me on this. Oh, by the way, frame limiter.
Yeah, I have it actually on. We are limiting our frames per second for 90, and for some cases.
We wouldn't have to do that.
But Mary's PC is worse than mine, and difference in FPS between the two of players is actually a really big factor.
Yeah, the dissonance. Basically, the co-op aspect of this game is held together with rubber bands, and if two players have too much dissonance in frame rates, there will be not disconnects or these things, but a lot of visual glitches.
Yeah, and also some missions really don't like when FPS is higher than 60 and they bug up.
I forgot about live split. Give me a second. I am very well prepared to this.
No problem. And also we have to start timing on Mary's command because
we are starting.
I am the host and Mary is the second player, and the second player gains control faster than the host for some reason. So we're timing it based off the second player perspective, let's say.
Hold up, I need to find the correct splits now. Because the issue is that I have like six files for splits of Saints Row the Third. Okay,
your splits don't matter that much. I have mine as well.
Okay, but I need mine as well in case
just for reference, yeah.
Okay, so I am ready whenever.
Okay, I'm just play start co-op game and we'll get into it. The timer starts when the second player gains control, which is after skipping 2 cutscenes.
Okay, get ready. Start.
Okay. So this is Saints Row 3, ladies and gentlemen. The third. I call it 3, I don't care. This is a starting mission. Like almost all starting missions in the game, because you can customize your character, you are dressed up as something so that you can be visible at all and your voice is distorted.
That is only a thing with Saints Row the Third and Saints Row 4. You could customize your character from...
Which are the only two actual Saints Row games, right? The previous one don't exist.
Okay, so here you can see me running off to somewhere while Kajik is killing people because I'm going to where the next cutscene trigger is while he kills off people.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but for some reason the RNG is really bad and they really don't like to line up.
It's just your aim being bad.
Yeah, I'm bad at shooting games. Even though I have a world record in this game, I'm bad at shooting games. You have to believe me. And also my throat is dying, so if I I sound weird, that's the reason.
Yeah, Saints Row 4 was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I meant.
How long until the chopper gets here?
And now
Okay,
we have a really interesting film way of saying we have to wait for our chopper and we have to wait like two SWAT guys waves to arrive. So yeah.
Yeah, this is basically an autoscroller. We can do some stuff to speed it up, like kill the people as fast as possible and not care about the upper balcony because the upper balcony kills don't matter at all.
Yeah. The trigger
that's-
happens when you kill two guys at the second window over there, and they spawn only based on the guys on the bottom floor.
Don't even go there.
Yeah.
As long as you kill the guys on the bottom floor, the next wave will spawn eventually. That's why we only care about them.
There's not much speed tech in this part other than killing the guys quickly and managing your ammo so that you don't need to reload in the middle of a fight.
Also, reloading in this game is quite weird because you have to wait a split of a second after the animation is completed, so that sometimes, or I should say, in my opinion, almost every time when you reload and you try to shoot before the split second, as I said, is completed, well, you still hasn't reloaded, so you still haven't reloaded. So yeah, you just wasted your time, and you still have to reload afterwards. And that's really,
Yeah, this
that
got
really pisses
addressed.
me off actually. This is one of
This
the
got addressed in Saints Row 4 and later games because you can reload just by switching your weapons, like in GTA games.
yeah, but reloading in this game is something that you have to take care of. But
Okay, so this
it matters
chopper we
only
just...
it matters only in a few missions because most of the time we will use pistols.
Here we had to damage the chopper to a certain point to advance further in the mission. And now we have a 2-minute long autoscroller, which
Kinda
can be
autoscroller.
kinda autoscroller. You can speed it up by about 6 seconds, but if you don't do anything, you just don't get the 6 seconds time save.
And you may think that because I am shooting the helicopter, it doesn't take any damage, as you can see. The bar at the top is the same, but it's not true. It actually does take a little bit of damage, but
It
Very
takes
slight
damage
amount.
up to a certain point, but after that you can't deal any more damage.
but we actually don't
So-
know where this certain point is, so we're just gonna damage it for the entire.
It's like 3/8 of its health counter. No, it's like I don't know. I'd say 5/16 maybe.
Oh
I
my
know.
god! Why you have to be so precise?
Just take a look. Just take a look yourself and tell me.
I'm just gonna say some amount, and that's it. That's it. You don't have. We don't
Yeah,
have to,
okay, we should have
say
left
anything
that
else.
way.
Up to some point, you can damage it, and then it
Yeah.
just stops.
Okay, so you can see on Kajik's capture, because obviously he's the one that's being captured.
Yeah.
You can see that he's destroying certain helicopters, and those helicopters are the ones that speed up this segment. He basically skips some voice lines, which just over time accumulate to those 5-6 seconds of time save.
Yeah.
But if you go take a look at the start of this segment, then you're not gonna lose much. Also,
Yeah,
you can see the vignette appear and the low health sounds. It's purely cosmetic because everything here is scripted.
Yeah. This whole section is scripted. You can die here potentially.
Okay, so now we are taking out the helicopter.
Which you can see it has died in an instant, just because we've damaged it earlier on.
Okay, and that's when good heights gone bad done. Now onto character selection. Which character you choose or what traits do you get doesn't matter a tiny bit. You can just take whatever. Kajik takes the women because for a long time we actually believed that women run faster than men, which is not true. And I just take the girl with the Russian voice lines.
Just because you like it. And I've played with a female character for such a long time because we believed it's faster that I just can't think about running with anything else. That's why it's just preference. And I rather lose like this inch of a second just to be. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't.
Here we were trying to kill people as fast as possible, hoping that Shundi doesn't come to them, because if Shundi tries to kill a person, she initiates like a 8 seconds long animation. That's just its time.
And also
So-
you could see that we did a little zip, like we zipped a little bit forward.
Oh, you got it. I failed.
I actually got it, and I am streamed. That's why it's cool. The thing you do is that you just jump. You jump over the rail.
And something with the physics engine happens, and it thrusts you forwards through the plane. And if you're lucky, you can go through the entire plane and skip to the and go straight to the next cutscene segment.
Yeah, but it's really hard because you have to get a really weird upward momentum, and it happened like 3
Yeah,
times
you
in the
need
entire
to
community
get like
history.
you need to like skid against the crate, and it's really hard to get.
Did you have it
Okay.
once or twice? Because I had it only once.
I got it once, I think.
Well, because I think we are the only
Or
2
twice.
people that actually got it in the run.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are just falling down from through some rubbish. The only way you can save time here is by not crashing into stuff.
Which is not that hard, but this particular segment is basically about, haha, movies can do it, so we can do it too, like falling for like 10 minutes, even though you're not at that high
Yeah.
altitude. So,
Yeah, it's just this game just has over the top written all over it.
Yeah, it's obscene a little bit. It's humor.
It's
It's
yeah, I've seen heroes and
Specific.
has TT and has anima TT. No, it doesn't have. I think the Saints Row 4 got the anima TT treatment. Okay, so another cutscene, another shooting segment. We just need to kill those people as soon as possible to advance further.
yeah. If we kill them
No biggie.
fast enough, we don't have to turn around and kill them later on. So that's what
Yeah,
we're trying
because
to do.
because
It's
those
called a
guys
spin of
are
shame.
those guys are actually coming from below, and we need to wait for them. Okay,
Another 300-meter point, another guy will try to catch us. So yeah, it's scripted.
we just need to like mash to get them off of us.
Yeah, and as you could hear, I was mashing pretty quickly and pretty loudly. Sorry for that. But the thing is, in this game, the QTEs work per frame. So if you
In layman's terms, the harder you mash, the faster they will happen.
yeah, and it's consistent because there are
Sorta kinda consistent, you know.
yeah. The thing is, in this game, the biggest consistency is that it's totally inconsistent most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the
Okay.
time. That's why we said
Oh.
that's never happened before. Counter is just going over the top,
Yeah.
just like it's humor.
Okay, we got Shandy here, and that's the end of this mission.
For now, it's kind of steady pace, to be honest. We're doing fine.
Yeah, it's a good pace.
But well, I am the world record holder, and Mary is second place. So
I am
that
second
may be the
place,
reason.
and I am the second place and the first place in all Saints Row 4 categories at the
Yeah.
time.
I'm first place in all Saints Row 3 categories. Mary is Saints Row 4 categories. First place.
Okay, so here we are. So here in the big city of Steelport, and we are actually going to split here because we need to do. Each of us has to do different stuff here, and I don't have a good car, like even a kind of good car, and I
There was
don't
an
want
MU,
that.
so you can do that.
I am not taking the I'm not taking the EMA. I'm taking the Solar.
Solar is good. Solar is okay.
Yeah.
Steelport. It's kind of like Bangkok's abusive.
You may see this a lot that we are splitting up and doing other things because this is we are trying to implement the fact that there are 2 players instead of one.
Yeah,
as much as possible.
so we can like multitask.
Yeah, for
thanks to
example,
that.
I am picking the collectible that we are supposed to collect like later in the game, so I can skip it.
One thing about the collectibles, they grant us money and some respect, but they are not tracked for both players. Each player is tracking their own collectibles.
Yeah. I also tried to take this photo up, but this is the worst part of collectibles ever because, as you could see,
Photo ops are random as hell because they are tied to NPCs.
yeah, and I
anytime
grabbed them as a shield instead of interacting to him, which is the same button. That's why you can screw up it sometimes. Also, take it whenever.
Anytime you interrupt their script, they don't act as a photo op anymore. So am I free to take it?
Yeah. Also,
Okay,
this is Attrazione, as you could see in front of me. This is the best car in the game that
it's
we'll
gonna
try
come
to,
to play a bit later into the run.
like a mission or 2 later.
Okay, so here we are getting a pistol upgrade, which is required, but we are also buying grenades, which we couldn't do if we didn't take those if we didn't take those collectibles.
Yeah, because
Because each
I took a
collectible
collectible that is required later on, and Mary just took one on the way because
each
because of that you
collectible
can upgrade.
basically
better and
each
faster.
collectible grants you like it grants you a $1,000. It's a given.
Yeah. And
So now we are going. Now we are going
early
to the
boost
army
is
base.
really nice, so that's why Mary is grabbing one on the way, and I'm grabbing one that's I'm supposed to grab later on.
Yeah, most of the time the host is the one that is going place that should be going places the fastest because most of them than not most often than not the host is actually responsible for triggering stuff, and also all the NPC homies are tied to the host, so they are following
Except
him.
one
and-
time. That's
Yeah,
that they
except
are
that one
split.
time that will come into play later.
Very later,
Okay,
like 2 hours
Okay,
later.
so right now the army base. We just need to kill the army guys as quick as possible. You know,
Yeah,
usual
because
stuff.
because that's a joke. Like, how can you find a good amount of guns in a new city? You just raid an armory full of military guys, and it's like, let's just do it, and we actually.
Yeah,
do it.
you already owned one city. Why you couldn't raid another?
Well, in Saints Row 4 you own like a whole country, so yeah.
Okay, so now the game is telling us to hold your position, but you don't actually have to do shit because this segment isn't on timer, so we're just gonna take our time. So Kajik may stay around there so that Shondi would stay at the end of this hangar.
Because
And
at
that's
the
bec-
top of
and
the
that's
tower
because
there's
we
a
are
collectible,
going.
yeah.
And that's because we are gonna pick up this collectible. And if you could let me pick up it first, so that the people can see that it's disjointed.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see me. I just picked up this thing, and Kajik still has it.
And I still have it, and I picked it up now.
So yeah, autoscroller. This is some extra cash, which helps this much.
And we can do nothing about it, we can stay in place and just hang out. We can talk about one thing that you may have noticed or but probably didn't. Instead of holding sprint key, I can see I'm tapping it, and because of that, the sprint just goes away slower, so that I can sprint for a longer period.
Some people
period
could
of time.
catch up. Could catch up on it already if they like seen GTA speedruns.
Yeah, because there's a thing like that too. In Saints Row 4, this is going on even on a higher extent because then in Saints Row 4 you don't even lose any kind of sprint.
Yeah, because like at the like first second of holding sprint, it doesn't drain, and it still happens if you tap it, so it doesn't drain at all. Okay, so now we have the UAV segment, which is a big it's scripted obviously, but now we just need to take out those. We just need to take out those jeep cars and tanks later on.
Yeah.
And I think we are okay. You take this one.
Yeah, you take the next one, and then I take the same as I did
On
now,
it.
and you take the
Right.
You take the one on the right now.
On it.
Oh, I missed. I hit the.
I'm done.
I hit the
Get
one
it?
that was already dead, so this was a little time lost.
Okay, so we just need to kill the 4 tanks to advance further, and now another autoscroller.
Yeah, because the game wants to teach you how to use weapons and things, and in Saints Row games you just do it in a really spectacular way, let's say.
It started with Saints Row 2, and Saints Row 3 just went all on it.
Also, I was trying to kill this one particular helicopter because it sticks with you longer than other ones because it's going behind the buildings and it's harder for you to shoot it later on. And I found out that if you have no enemies on the screen, your helicopter goes slightly faster.
Well, that's a reverse of a mission of an activity that's going to come into play later on.
Yeah,
but we are not going to spoil it to you just yet.
Okay, I'm not explaining it then. I'm not explaining it then. I'll do it later.
Yeah, but still, just killing helicopters. If you want to take a leak again, you're like free here. Because one person can basically do all the work here, and we like
But it's a start of the run, so it's not that important.
This is one of the segments that is not optimized for co-ops at all. Like it doesn't bring in anything. It doesn't bring anything new to the table.
Well,
and there are a lot
it kinda makes it semi-faster because, for example, you can kill the tanks with UAV a little bit faster with 2 people.
I'm talking about this particular segment, not like an entire mission.
No, this segment is totally the same. Maybe because we kill as two people those helicopters faster. We gain this
Yeah,
little
maybe
boost a little
faster
bit quicker.
kills, maybe sort of kinda. I know.
Wow, we're saving a lot of time here compared to RPB. I have no idea why.
I think we've screwed up the right in our PB.
Oh, that may be the reason. Okay, that may be the reason. Also, yeah, for some reason some cutscenes load slower for me than for Mary and...
Yeah, we saved like a minute.
Well, if this is a PB, then it doesn't matter that much because our time isn't that good.
Okay, so now we are going into free roam, but of course we need to go through those DLCs that you cannot disable.
There are exactly 2 DLCs that you cannot disable, so they are just cosmetics, so it's allowed in the normal speedrun.
Yeah, now we are taking a ride to the... if you play this game, you know that the next thing happens is still played Here I Am, which is like Pierce takes you on a ride around the city to show you like stuff you can do. But we are going as little out of sequence here. Okay, nice, you actually made that jump.
Oh, I've saved it. Oh,
nice.
This
okay,
is a really hard jump, especially when you have a slow car like I have right now with Atlantica.
Yeah, the Atlantica is pretty slow.
And we're doing this jump because we can go to the Professor Genki activity faster.
Yeah, and Professor again, we are doing it out of sequence because it will be just easier to do it now.
Yeah,
rather than,
all activities right now are lying on the ground, so we can just pick it up and do
Vortex.
Yeah, there was a vortex.
I should have gone for that.
Yeah, because from now on we're starting the segment when we are searching for a good car. That
Yeah, right. Yeah, we are now on the lookout for cars.
Yeah, Mary's job is to find a good car, and I just like try to.
Okay, so this is Professor Genki Super Ethical Reality Climax. This is basically a survival thingy, and you can end it only after you've reached the end and collected enough money to leave. But actually you don't need to only one person has to finish it, and we are like sharing the money pool. So while Kaji can blast through the maze while I'm getting the kills and the monies required for leaving, and we just got the money.
Yeah, so Mary's collecting the money. I'm trying to go to the end as fast as possible. This segment is actually a little bit on a timer because you can't end it quicker than before the commentators saying cha-ching. This is the voice line that just has to happen. Oh my god, I'm gonna die actually.
Oh my, do I really have to go to you?
I'm still fine-ish.
Remember the health doesn't this thing here.
Okay, I'm alive. I'm still alive. Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, that was a little slow, but it's alright.
I've lost sprint at the worst possible time. That's why we've lost a little bit, but that's okay.
Okay, so we got a nice amount of money here.
Yeah, the more money you take, you take it with you. The amount you grind here. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
really
this
cool.
is the only instance the money you get.
Can you start the mission?
You keep the money basically. Yeah, sure.
Right now,
Okay.
I am doing the mission because only host is obligated to do these objectives, and Mary is on the lookout for a good car right now.
Yeah, give me a lift.
Pierce? First of all,
Pierce. By the way, meet Pierce Washington. If you ever played or speedrun GTA Vice City, this is the same kind.
That was Vortex behind us, you know.
Oh, I didn't see it. It's my bad. Okay, so right now I am on a look. We are actually both on a lookout for a vehicle, and we are not getting greeted.
You know, you can get out here right now and just look out because this is the region where you can find Attrazione, which is the best car in the game. The speed in the game is basically measured in units, and Attrazione is the only car in the game that.
Speaking of.
You have Attrazione right now.
That's a Vortex, my bad, but it's still good.
It's still good. Vortex is like the second or the third best car in the game.
Yeah,
Attrazione is the car that has 100 out of 100 units of speed, so it's the fastest.
Yeah, to simplify it down, there's a statistic that is responsible.
Also, I got a Vortex, so that's perfect.
I got an Atra.
So that's awesome. We have two best cars in the game right now.
Okay, so like there's a speed statistic that's responsible for both the max top speed and acceleration of your vehicle, and it caps up. It caps out at 100.
Yeah.
And that Trazioni has a 100, and also you can buy a nitrous upgrade at Rim Drops. And I oh fucking hell, I can't store it. So you actually have to wait for me because we have a, oh my god.
Oh,
We have
because
we have authority, so I can't store it. You actually have to wait up.
But you can upgrade. No, you can't upgrade because we have notoriety.
I can't upgrade because we share authority.
Oh gosh. And you
So, yeah, you need
guess who started it? Pierce, of course. That's why
Yeah,
we love
so, yeah.
NPCs in this game.
Yeah, and don't start it before I get there because otherwise it'll be pretty bad.
Yeah,
So when you have authority, you cannot use rim jobs because rim jobs is like a tuning place store thingy. But unlike GTA, you can't lose your heat by changing your tuning your car. Actually, you can use it while you have heat.
yeah. Also, I have to buy anything from the shop, so I'm just picking random option right now.
Okay, so we just chucked 2 grenades here to quick kill that brute.
Because grenades are awesome in this game. They one-shot every single brute, which is the hardest enemy in the game. Pierce, can you?
Okay,
come in?
I'm gonna make my way to rim jobs. I mean to the next thing, like whatever I can. I will lose this vehicle anyway, so we'll have to look out. Your vortex should do for the time being. I'll just find something along the way later on.
Can't you save? Oh, you cannot save it.
I can because I'm going to the next activity, which is one of the parts of the co-op run that we are just going to separate places to cut on time.
Yeah. Basically, the activity is called Tank Mayhem, and you have to cause the most chaos possible by destroying things. So just Mary will go the intended way, and I will go the opposite way, because fences in this game during mayhems are just amazing. Every single
we are gonna get onto it when we started actually.
Okay, but it's in a second, so I can explain.
Okay, well, whatever.
I've started already. I've finished it already, I should say. No, let me save the car. Let me save the car first.
Right, my bad.
Because when you upgrade your car, it's technically safe in your garage, but for safety reasons, it's better to manually save. Okay, you can start. To manually save it in your garage.
Yeah,
sometimes it may despawn from your list for some reason.
The game is just very good at keeping track of things. Okay, so we just need to rack up a combo here, and you can see at Kajik's screen that he's going for like small stuff that it's in big numbers, like fences and trash cans.
Yeah.
And bus stops, because bus stops are made up of
a couple of things.
Of quite a lot of small stuff, and we just need to rack up a combo big enough to finish the activity.
Okay, that's enough.
And we done. Okay, so I would just need to have the combo, have the combo run out, and we are done with the activity.
And this activity is just crazy fast in co-op, as you can see.
Okay, can you call a vehicle for me?
Yeah, sure. But first of all, I need to buy home delivery.
I don't need it right. Oh, hey, that's a Chantress. That's a Vortex.
On your way.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going.
Just take mine. I will take this one.
Sure.
Mine is
where's yours? Okay, so do we start? Do we start yet, or?
We can. Yeah, I will start.
Okay, so do it, please. Okay, cool.
But don't take it before I will buy everything.
Yeah, Roger.
Right now I'm buying 2 buildings that I should buy later on in the mission Take Over the City, but I will do it now so the game detects I already own them, and because of that I don't have to buy them during the mission, so it skips a big part of it. Because Mary still has to pick up another mission, right? The mission marker, and I have a couple of 3 minutes, so...
Yeah, I'm actually there if you... So, like, whenever you feel like it.
Let me just buy Friendly Fire, which is the second building I'm obligated to buy. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm good. 60.
Oh yeah, 60 frames. This is one of the missions where we have to cap the
the host has to cap their frame rate because weird stuff happens if the host has like a big frame rate. So
yeah, the second player basically flies off with a great speed to the side for some reason when you jump on the helicopter.
if Kajik had excess frame rate right now, I would just fly off to the right, but I would fly off so far that there would be no way that I could get back into.
Yeah, and the mission automatically fails because you are too far from
I
the
left
mission.
I left the party. Obviously,
Yeah.
it was my fault. Okay, so Kajik is going through the prompts right now while I'm just running in the back killing dudes.
Yeah, killing them in the top floor is the most important because they really don't like to go down. And you have to manually go up there. Basically, we will have to kill everyone in the penthouse like in a minute, so we can eventually do this now as I go through the prompts. We basically this is the gang that killed Johnny Gat at the beginning of the game. And we try to take revenge on them, and we want to take this penthouse from them. So we're just calling our dudes by the elevator, and we are landing here using a helicopter.
Actually, we are using the fact that it belongs to the gang, which is called Morningstar, because we don't have a place. Because if you follow the cutscenes like earlier in the run, you could like make out that that we are actually staying at Shondi's ex-boyfriend's loft.
Yeah.
Which isn't very spacious.
But still can handle a couple of hundred guns and a big bomb in here. So yeah. Plot of this game is
Okay,
kind of amazing.
so Kajik is killing dude at the elevators while I'm taking care of the guys coming in choppers.
Yeah, there are two helicopters that one is for me, one is for Mary, and Mary can kill both of them. The mission ends when the all guys have been killed, but the more won't spawn once the helicopter guys are killed.
The more time you take, the more elevators will come to you.
Yeah. And when the guys in the helicopters are killed, from the helicopters are killed, the other won't spawn at all. So you have to kill helicopters as fast as possible and then the rest. Right now,
Okay,
I hope you will take the barnstorming.
I do as well. Okay, so here's a chase segment. We are chase. So basically, the apartment is rigged to blow, and this guy we are following, who's like the lieutenant.
Yeah.
He's the only guy that knows how to disarm the bomb. So we are taking it. So we are just giving a chase.
Actually, we know where he will land, so I will eventually go to this place. But first of all, he's going through a really nice place that can give you barnstorming bonus, which is like area of acrobatics.
I hope it does.
Because from it you can gain like 6k of money. I did it.
Come on!
You never do it. I have no idea why. It never enables for you. As you can see, my barnstorming is completed, and I gained $6k from that. And that's really good.
Yeah, this is at this point in the game, in the run, it's a tremendous amount of money.
Yeah, and we will need a lot of money to upgrade our stuff. Even though there is the buying glitch you will see like in a minute or in a couple of minutes.
In a few minutes, because we have a couple of missions before that.
Yeah, but there's a buying glitch you will see, and even though it exists, we still have to have enough to buy things for normal price.
I'll explain it when we come to that part.
Sorry, I'm just grabbing the guy because I've already knew where he would have.
Yeah,
Can you go to the 10? Can you go to the garage already? Because
right.
When one of the players is the garage, the dialogue will come up faster. Because the game thinks that the guy will run over here to his comrades, so the game thinks that you would eventually have to come in here.
The Saints aren't going to back down.
Okay, next mission is Guardian Angel. It's the mission we
Another auto-scroller.
Another auto-scroller when you can kill Pierce, which is nice, but unfortunately we can't do it because we failed the mission.
Started.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
But this is another example of utilizing the fact that we have two players, because whenever you pull out your phone, which is like the menu in the game, during a solo run,
the game
freezes. The game pauses and freezes. But in the co-op run, because there are two players and it would make such a mess, they decided that when you can start upgrading right now.
Yeah, so while I upgrade, Kajik will be killing people, and then we swap.
Yeah, because when one of the players picks up his phone and buys some upgrades because they are important, the game doesn't freeze and doesn't pause, and that's just great because you can use it so that we won't lose any time by doing it. And in a solo run, it's actually quite important to choose which upgrades you want and which you don't, because
and you don't want like 90% of the upgrades.
yeah, but some are really important and nice.
Yeah,
to
you
get.
can see Kajik by like what are you getting? Dual wield?
Dual weight sprint, ammo for grenades, and maybe for pistol.
Dual wield will come. Dual wield actually lets you run akimbo, which is like you can use two guns at once. Two pistols actually. It applies to pistols.
Yeah,
There's
only
an
to
upgrade
pistols.
later on that applies to machine guns, but
But machine guns are bad in this game. The pistols are the best
not
weapon.
by that. The pistol, like the deagles are OP in this game.
Because when you
so
upgrade them at level 4, you basically have wall hack and you
level
can kill
4
people
upgrade.
through walls.
So you can buy upgrades for weapons, and level 4 upgrade adds
final
like
one.
a explosive hits factor, and for whatever reasons, though, those explode. Like you can shoot people, but the explosions will also register through walls.
Yeah, so basically you can shoot people through as many walls as you possibly can imagine.
Yep.
And applies only to pistols and only to these particular ones, because
It also
there are a
applies
couple of
to.
kinds of pistols.
It also applies to the fire on hit effect you get on level 4 machine guns.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But well, that's that's way too much money, and also you don't make much use of that
And also pistols are basically better.
because the machine guns are automatic, and the pistols you can fire them as fast as you can mash your mouse button. So
Yeah, because
the
we've already
DPS
told
is,
you,
the DPS is
mashing-
obviously faster.
Yeah, mashing is important, and the more frames you have, the better. That's why. That's one of the reasons why I have world record in this game most of the time, because I can run this game at 130 FPS.
I run it at like at around 60 with drops to 40, but I still have like the second place, which is 18 minutes behind the world record.
But we still acknowledge people and think a good idea for them would be to start running this game. We invite you.
Yeah. Like if you want to start running Saints Row the Third, it will be one of the best decisions in your life. Basically,
But you have to be patient. That's for sure.
Yeah, you have to be patient. So at this point there are not like many speed strats. There are not many speed strats that require like constant practicing. I can assure
There
you
are
that
many
on your
micro optimizations that you have
on
to
your
remember.
first blind speed run you'll get a sub 6 hours time,
Yeah.
and your second run will get sub 5 hours time. And then you can start making your way down the sub 4 mark. And
because
yeah,
the
it's
game is
just
filled, as I said, the game is filled with micro optimizations. Like for example,
Yeah.
you can use this gun here or this weapon there. When the developers didn't really intend, you can use this and this works. For example, you will see later on what I mean. Pretty soon, actually.
Okay, so now we're just waiting for the segment set to end.
This is the end of the autoscroller.
Yep.
Okay. I have
Okay,
to
so
call
now
for
you're gonna call a vehicle,
Move or die.
and I'm gonna grab something off of the streets.
How good is the radio?
Oh, that
and
was a
I'm
nice
gonna-
jump. Wow, the NPCs.
Thank you. Oh, hey, that's yours. I
Yeah.
forgot. Okay, so the next activity is trafficking. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am going the right
you
way.
are actually. That's amazing.
I am gonna swap vehicles. So if you give me a second, come on, old lady, get in. Thank you. Okay, so Kachik he's parked his car next to the activity, and so am I. And we are gonna start the activity now. And we are supposed to cover Pierce while he's like selling stuff. But in single player, you would be his like escort, so he would be driving, and
this is
he would
terrible.
be
To make some Morningstar man.
And NPCs,
Nice.
NPCs driving is just terrible in this game.
yeah. yeah, this is like they are forced to follow roads, but in co-op, the co-op, you can actually drive the vehicle he's in, and he'll follow in you, and we are making use of that to just speed it up tremendously.
Yeah, because we actually know how to drive instead of, Pierce, for example.
Yeah.
That's why we really don't like Pierce, because his driving and trafficking is just terrible.
Everything is terrible.
Yeah, I mean, we love Pierce. I have a special T-shirt.
Did we get
for
pull?
Pierce.
Yeah, we got the pull. We got the pull.
Yeah, we got the pull.
So in this mission, in this activity, you have to do 2 deals, and you can have them in 3 different locations. You can have them at
and
the
they're all
port,
results randomized.
next to a pole, and at the gas station. And if you get a combination of pole,
Gas station.
basically, if you get the pole, which is like the furthest away, it's very unlucky. And also, Pierce tends to get stuck in between the furniture.
Because he doesn't know how to walk properly. But this time it's actually quite kind.
Yeah, if there is no one to
okay.
bother him, then he's going to just have a good time. Okay,
Also,
so okay.
three things may happen during the deal while he's selling stuff. He can either sell it with no problem, like this time he did it twice, which is
I
nice.
have no idea how that happened, but I got my both rear tires popped.
Oh my gosh, that's actually amazing. As I wanted to say, Pierce can either
I am gonna take my
normally.
time. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna take my time because I cannot save with authority, can I? I can't. Okay,
Like,
whatever.
You cannot. And we are on a mission, so that's the second part.
Yeah, okay, so whatever. Kajik is just going to the end marker of the mission because only the host Pierce has to get there. The host, only Pierce has to get there, so whoever is driving him has to
Yeah.
go there.
So we are getting to the end of the Act 1, and these are all of the activities that will involve Pierce, so that's really cool.
Okay, so now we are going to take over the city, which I'm going to start right now. So
Oh
take
my
over
gosh.
the city. Take over the city is a mission that's supposed to teach us about gaining territory to get more money from it. And we are actually gonna do just that. But the stuff that Kajik did earlier in the run during tank mayhem,
And when we were going to the party
that stuff like goes into this mission, so we'll have less stuff to go through.
Yeah, the game checks if I already bought it, and I actually did, so
Friendly fire?
yeah.
Yeah, so he's just gonna upgrade his stuff.
No, I'm gonna upgrade, I'm gonna upgrade when we will go for hit the powder room
What's the next deed in
after the
class?
cutscene.
We already
You're gonna drive there, and I'm gonna upgrade myself then. Because at the end of this right now we have to destroy 2 gang operations, which means there are some Morningstar guys just standing and chilling out, and I have to kill them all in 2 places. This is another collectible, we can say, type of collectible in this game.
Because in the game there are 4 types of collectibles. There are photo opportunities, there are the blood dolls you just saw, there are money pallets, and there are drug buckets.
Whoa, my camera just went crazy. That's.
I see yours. The hell just happened there?
Well, that has never happened before. Counter.
Yeah,
That's go off.
it's alright. We are already starting on a high note.
Yeah.
spots?
Also, can I just go into my vehicle? That would be really cool. And please
Yeah,
go into my vehicle. That would be even greater.
The Budokan mechanic, which is like jumping into a car to skip like going into it, it helps you a lot, but it's also kind of wonky.
Yeah, but the thing is, NPCs really don't like doing them, so they will just come into the vehicles normally, except there's no other way. And you may ask why Mary hasn't even moved from his position. And the
I am
reason
staying
is-
in the friendly fire store because, as Pierce is going to tell us in a second, the Morningstar won't come around to the store because we own it.
Yeah, so
Well,
if you
what
are
that-
in the
what
mid,
that means-
if you're under
what
your
that means
store that
is
you
that-
own, the notoriety will just go down immediately.
Why would they be afraid
Yeah,
of friendly fire?
just listen to the man talking right now.
Yeah, and because one of the players is already still at the friendly fire, the notoriety just goes down immediately. That's why Mary hasn't moved from there. So we can skip this part of the mission.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my time and go on a fucking moped to the next activity, to the next mission, which you'll start hopefully.
Okay, I'm starting.
Got
Which
it.
is just a cutscene.
I still need to write. Hold up. Okay.
Which is still a cutscene, and that's it.
Yeah, the cutscene serves as mission as well here. Okay, so I'm gonna take this motorcycle, and you can start the next mission.
Wait for me to upgrade right now.
Cool.
Because I have no vehicle, so I have to just run there, and the only vehicle in my sight is just cleaning streets thingy I don't know the name of.
Shopping.
So yeah, I'm going to the friendly fire, and I'm gonna upgrade myself. Upgrade for hopefully pistols to level 4. And right now you can see the glitch. I'm pressing enter and up arrow, and the price changes, but the level is actually getting bought. The reason is I'm buying level upgrade by the different price if I use correct arrow keys. Okay, you can take it.
Okay, taking it. So now we are hitting the powder room, which is like a stronghold mission. So we are taking a place from Morningstar because we are still looking for answers. And yeah, this is hit. So this isn't. Basically, we are doing our best to make the NPCs like. Shandy is most important here. We need her to follow us.
Because she's the hacker right now. Yes.
Yeah, because she
We
apparently
will meet a
learned
new
how.
hacker, but for now she is our hacker.
Yeah, she apparently learned how to hack from Saints Row 2 to Saints Row 3.
Yeah. No, she actually was a hacker in Saints Row 2, if I remember correctly.
Sorta
Was-
kinda
she
was, yeah. Okay,
was
so
the
I'm
main girl for that.
Oh, I should have chucked that grenade, but whatever.
Also, right
Okay,
now
so-
I will restart this mission from the checkpoint as soon as we reach it. Because this will despawn most of the guys in the stronghold. That's
All the
actually
guys around
important.
us, they will despawn.
And most of the top as well. They will
Yeah.
spawn later on. Right now you can see that there are only few of them.
Yeah,
This
so now
actually
we're
helps
making our
because
way upwards.
this actually helps
Wait,
because then
Yeah,
Shondi can go.
Kajik has to run through all the checkpoints to make Shondi go to the place she's supposed to be to quote-unquote hack.
Yeah.
And
Shondi
I'm
didn't
just
get stuck
clearing,
that much, that's nice.
and I'm clearing out the guys so that Shondi doesn't get stuck in them.
Because Shondi likes to get stuck a lot. In a lot of
And
different
I think she just did. No, she's actually going there.
places.
It's
Pierce is the
that
one that got stuck, but Pierce is okay.
Okay, so Kajik is going to stay around here so that so with the NPCs, and I'm gonna go outside and look out for a vehicle.
Yeah. The
Because
thing I wanted to tell you.
I still at this point don't have a vehicle to call my own.
Yeah. We only need one though, so that's okay-ish.
That's a Raycaster. It's okay.
It's okay. But the thing I want to tell you is that the buying glitch allows you to buy upgrade for a different price. However, you still need the price that is written on this particular upgrade. So it's not like I have $90, I can buy level 4 using
Yeah,
$90.
the game's okay.
I have to
Get
have-
in and start the mission. Basically, the game still does it. Still checks if you have the required amount of money, but it doesn't deduct it from your
Attenzione.
account. That's an extra. That's an extra. That's an extra.
Kill everyone we
Go
Oh,
for
I
it.
am-
Go for I'm gonna pray for you.
Penthouse. I'll call Shondi.
Okay, so cancel the mission. I am going to save this bad boy.
You have it?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay,
Just gonna
fine.
mark.
That's fine. It's fine.
Just gonna mark the crib. I'm going. So this is so if I am not if either of us is not going to have a car up until this point, then if you see a good car, you just grab it and save it. And if you get an Ultra, it's basically a free car, so you just go. Like you can see, I can overtake a Raycaster
Yeah, because
like that.
it's the fastest car in the game, that's first. And second, because it has 100 units of speed, you don't have to buy nitros for it. Because nitros makes your vehicle faster by 10
Okay.
units. You have it already?
Pach. Okay, sweet.
Nitros make your vehicle faster by 10 units. So,
Yeah,
so a few of them can actually be as fast as Attrazione. However, using nitros glitches the heck out of your camera, and this is actually bad.
Yeah, it basically makes it more stiff, so you have no control over it while the nitrous is
So
active.
you can have this feeling of speed, but for whatever reason, when you do the handbrake turn, which you do all the time because that's the best way to actually turn in this game. When you do a handbrake turn, sometimes the camera may glitch so that you can only see like this bottom, and you can't see what's actually in front of you. You can only see like your back of your car and nothing else, which is quite annoying. But thankfully, if you have an Atrocione, you don't have to buy nitros, so you are still as fast as you would with the second best car with nitros. So that's actually not a time save, but a comfort save that you don't have to use it.
By the way, I think I'm.
Oh my gosh,
never mind.
that
I just wanted to say something, but you threw me off track here.
sometimes the. Oh my god.
Sometimes you just can't drive for shit.
No, the reason is sometimes the traffic. Oh, that's the word I was searching for in my head. Sometimes the traffic RNG is just awful, and
Yeah, like this,
even-
like the status quo that was attempting to close the entrance here.
yeah, and it happens really really often that the car just blocks you or it turns at the last possible moment so that you can't do anything about it and you just hit this. Yeah, it's also there are angry drivers, so yeah, it's everything cool games have to offer, right?
Okay, so Kajik is going to arm the bomb here, which is a very bold move, given that we need to go in and out and find the guy.
It's not
and
a bold
the
move,
bomb.
but we just we remind ourselves that maybe we shouldn't rig the bomb to blow before going here.
Yeah. Okay, so if you could look out for the snipers for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them out.
Was it too much for you?
The second one, please.
Did it?
I'm gonna make it through here. Here, either of the players can go through the checkpoints for
It's
the
just a
markers.
preference.
Yeah.
We probably should have seen that coming. What?
And there are two snipers because they are specialists of Morningstar. They are two snipers that can make your go to the checkpoint.
Ah, the grenade missed. Come on. Okay, there you
Just
go.
go. I'm dead. I'm
Eh.
dying to the ground. That's fine. Okay, never
This
mind.
guy is just a major pain in the ass because he, getting set on fire is the worst thing that can happen because you're stuck, because you're
Stuck in
basically
damnation. Yeah.
for like 5 seconds.
This elevator will take us to the offices.
Also, I didn't know you can move in the cutscene here. That's nice.
You were the one to find it.
I mean, I found it in different mission. I didn't know you can do this.
Oleg, you ass face.
Unless you have
Also, this is Oleg.
Okay, I'm gonna blow the door open for you. Hopefully, I did,
Honey,
I
did not.
I did it for myself.
what did you do?
and it didn't. It didn't occur for me.
Okay.
Okay,
Loose.
so here's another auto scroller.
Time's a waste.
It's not even auto-scroll, we're just waiting, and we can do absolutely nothing to speed it up. We can kill them, we can just leave them alone. The thing is on timer, we can do nothing about it. The lore point of this mission is that we are trying to defeat Morningstar, which is the gang that...
We are not trying to defeat Morningstar. We are trying to avenge Johnny Get, who was killed, who was apparently killed by Philip Loren, who is like the boss of Morningstar at the moment.
So we're just gonna smash him with this giant ball because he went to the elevator, and when he leaves, he'll just get smashed, as you could see in this cutscene, but we're gonna skip it.
You're not gonna.
But you see that he walks out of the elevator, and you have to believe us that he will be killed by this giant ball that was flying away.
Yeah, Kajik just armed the bomb. The game here gave us two choices, which was the bomb was still armed, so we had two choices: either to disarm the bomb, which would either to blow up the building, which would give us a permanent respect bonus,
Yeah.
or disarm the bomb, which gives us the permanent money bonus, and the money bonus is, of course, better.
Better,
Still sub
because-
50.
Yo, still uplifting, that's nice.
Well, so yeah, like as I said earlier, the money is all important and good. Okay, so we are now going into return to Steelport. In this mission, we are supposedly going back to Stillwater, but some shit happened and we need to go back into Steelport.
So you
Yeah.
We are actually in Steelport because we killed Philip Loren, who ruled the Morningstar, but there are more people involved. There's like this big ass syndicate who's like ruling the so there's syndicates, the syndicate.
Yeah.
Who's ruling? Who's like who is like three gangs? The Morningstar, which we just killed the leader of.
Yeah.
The Deckers and the Luchadors. So we are finding people who can help us deal with the people. first up, we are gonna get the Kinsey Kensington, who's
Yeah.
like the FBI agent. Who
Former
Decker,
FBI agent.
yeah, so the Decker set her up for a fall, so she should be willing to help us out.
I'm just gonna mash the boat and press...
Mash the boat. Yeah, basically, if
mash the
you-
boat into
if-
the...
Yeah, basically, if you're in a boat and you're next to a surface, if you're next to a surface and you exit, you'll get warped to that surface.
Yeah, that's why...
This is-
That's what happened.
yeah.
We rammed the boat to the barge and we just
Yeah.
got teleported.
People who hate Syndicate as much as we do.
Okay, so that's Kinsey done with,
Now
and now we're
going for
gonna
the-
go grab.
we're
We're
going
gonna
for
grab
Zimos.
the star of the show, who's
Yeah.
Zimos.
This is actually a good NPC in this game. The one we complained about.
There was a temptress, but whatever. Oh, I need to buy vehicle delivery. I forgot.
Oh, you didn't need it before, right?
Okay, so I got it. We are right now. We are going to the game tells you that this is a BDSM club, but I actually don't know what BDSM is. But I think we don't need to go into that. It's just
No.
just a nice club.
It's just a nice club for gentlemen to hang out.
Yeah,
and
it's a gentleman club, you know,
you can hang out here. Just
with
Your
other
buddies.
gentlemen.
yeah, have different
You
outfits.
can see we can see the gentlemen hanging out.
Yeah, you can have cool outfits. You can just chill out.
Yeah, you can play
Meet new
pretend.
people.
Or I'm gonna beat your sorry
Have fun with them. Normal stuff.
You can have people back to you. Okay, so here we're making another another use of effect that we are playing in co-op because we are interrogating two people in a very quick succession, which couldn't be possible if we weren't in co-op. We are looking for Zimos here basically.
Yeah, but even though we didn't get the answer to where the manager actually is, for some reason the game tells us where the manager is. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do some precautions and kill some people through this door.
Also,
And I'm
you may
gonna-
notice that I'm throwing people away instead of just snapping their neck, which is faster. But I have.
Is it?
Yeah, snapping the neck is faster. But
Oh yeah, stopping the net. Yeah, it is.
But I don't have the key that was bound to stopping the neck because I use F to mash sprint.
Okay, so now we are just killing people in pony carts because the guy who's pulling our pony cart, this is Zimos.
Yeah. You don't see him properly for now, but you'll see eventually. Because I'm zoomed in trying to kill off those guys.
Yeah, you think what I'm doing.
And the faster strat here is actually to kill guys that are on the couches, not the guys pulling
Yeah.
the carts.
Okay, so we are taking this car now because otherwise we would be, if we were playing single player, we would be
Yeah.
calling like personal vehicles with vehicle delivery because you can only use vehicle delivery when you're not on a mission, with exception of this mission because the game is confused about whether you're on a mission or not.
Maybe because maybe because this mission starts right at the end of another mission. We're just gonna buy a rocket launcher and upgrade it to level 2 potentially.
We are gonna upgrade it as much as we can, and I can only get it as far as to level 1.
That's because you didn't get the barnstorming earlier on.
Oh, come on now! You're just rubbing it in. You're just rubbing it in right now.
Well, the only way you can just get the barnstorming is to practice it, for example, and it's not that hard actually.
A little. Oh, excuse me. I did practice it, and it worked for a while, and then it stopped.
And it never worked again. I think you can practice it for a while now too.
Oh, come on.
Because you didn't get it for
Don't
like a
do
couple
it
of
to me.
rounds already.
Oh, nice, very nice.
That I blame the traffic for that because I couldn't turn earlier because there was a car riding through the
Okay,
street.
so anyway, we got Zimos, and we are going, and Zimos is going to to help us take out the Winter Sisters, who are the ones running the Morning Star right now. Because Lauren is dead and they took over. And now we are going to get Angel de la Muerte, who's going to help us with help us with luchadors who are ruled by Killbane. And Killbane has a major role in this game, to which we'll get to later.
Not too late, but a little bit later.
Yeah. So we are taking a specific route that is not suggested by the GPS because it's just way faster.
Yeah. Most of the routes suggested by GPS are not super fast because the GPS is so focused on taking the highways that it doesn't consider.
Yeah,
other-
and it
other
also
paths
doesn't
that
know
are
the
actually
concept
fast.
of going the opposite on the opposite lane.
Yeah.
Right now we are just killing the guys, and we are gonna get inside here, wait for the stuff to run out.
We're
And-
waiting for the specific dialogue that can unlock this checkpoint.
Yep. Okay, so we are waiting. So this cutscene, and now we are helping out Angel because he's been overwhelmed. Kaji is going to kill the first brute, which is supposed to fight against Oleg, who is like the mother brute, because all the other brutes are clones and he's the OG brute. So
Yeah,
he
and he's
took
actually
out
good.
the first one with a minigun. With a rocket launcher, I'm taking out the one with the minigun, and now I'm going back down because there will be two flamethrower ones, and we can just take him out in one hit.
I mean, you can
We're
in
trying-
2 crits because you don't have rockets level 2.
Yeah, but
Or
oh
3
my
hits.
god! Come on! There we go.
Or in
That
3
was,
hits and some shooting because, well,
that was sloppy.
yeah, kinda. It still works though.
Yeah, whatever.
As you can see there, the
Okay,
Winter
so you can
Sisters-
see all the leaders of the gangs right now in one shot.
yeah, and you can see that Killbane is lecturing them, so it's probably means that
About
he's
stuff.
so he's probably the most important one from them all.
Yep. Okay, so Okay, so are you going to the place?
I will go.
Are you going to attempt the glitch?
Yes, we can try. It never works on co-op, but we can try.
I'm ready to mash.
Just smash.
Okay,
enter
so the
as-
next activity is insurance fraud, and we are gonna explain it as if it happens or if not.
It probably won't. Like 90% of the time it doesn't. Just smash enter. Kinda late, so no.
Oh well.
There is a
but-
possibility you can insta-pass this mission.
Yeah, but it's basically by if you get a vehicle to glitch into you in a certain way, you can get so much damage from it. Like you if a car hits you, you gain money from the
Insurance?
the insurance,
That's
obviously.
why it's the insurance fraud.
Yeah, and if you have a car glitch into you in a certain way, which is quote unquote the easiest done with your own vehicle,
Yeah.
then you can get so much money it actually underflows, but you still pass the mission.
To explain it, because I have actually found it on accident. The reason why this happens is because as soon as you start the mission, your model switches positions to the place where you're supposed to spawn, even though you're technically not there. So if you if your car collides with the model that is still not there, but kinda there, but not there, the game doesn't know what to do, and it kinda underflows the amount of money you get.
Sorry,
and
it
that
actually
damage
overflows negative
underflows.
values.
Yeah, underflows. You have negative.
Overflows.
Overflows. Oh, okay. Overflows.
Yeah, we are just so good at computer science.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see that Kajik is not getting many vehicles on the road, and that's because the spawns are being reduced because we are just so far away, and the game has only so much memory to keep all those vehicles in, and because we are in two different places, the general pool of vehicle spawns is being split in between two of us.
I have it.
You got it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Land it. Nice.
That's okay. We're actually quite ahead.
Okay, so that was insurance fraud.
But to be honest about this Insta Pass, the frame window for it is insane because there are 2 spawns you can get for the mission, right after you start it, because you can if your primary spawn is blocked, there is always a secondary one. Also, you started the mission, so you drive.
Yep. Okay, so this is trailblazing. The not much, you know.
Just riding through checkpoints and destroying cars because
This one is easier to fail than to pass.
this one is actually
It's harder to fail. Sorry.
this one is actually easy to fail. The reason is sometimes you can, using this vehicle particularly, you can glitch to the wall, to the ground, and not be able to move, which makes you fail the mission. Because
Never happened to me.
It happens to me like 3 times in 100, and I was infuriated.
Well, everything happened to you in Honda.
Yeah, hand runs are terrible in this game. Don't attempt them. I don't think I will.
Or maybe do. Whatever tickles your fancy.
But back to the Instapass, because I really want to address one thing. The frame window for this is really precise, because if you cover the primary spawn too early, you will just spawn behind it, a little bit in the back, and nothing will happen. And if you start the mission too early and you don't hit it, then you can either just get hit a little bit after you spawn there, or you just can spawn normally and nothing happens.
Are you done with the tech bubble yet?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so we just did Trailblazing, which is like an easy mission, and we are now going into Tiger Escort, which is a horrible mission in speedruns in single player, but it's quite easy in co-op.
Yeah, just an escort and a Tiger Escort. Basically, escort missions are really easy in co-op, because one player is the driver and the second one...
Okay, so you can see like the courage and ammo rage bars. The logic is that the courage has to
Traffic,
fill up
please.
entirely.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the traffic.
Oh
So
my
like
gosh,
the
we may
courage
fail,
has to
This angel feeds you.
the courage has to fill entirely, and I am the one responsible for filling courage, because I am like I am scratching the tiger in a sweet spot.
Yeah.
And in and that's actually quite faster compared to single player, because in single player you have to drive around, because the courage is going to fill up over time, and it just takes like it's 2.5 minutes, sometimes or longer. Or
Also, there
longer.
are these vans that chase you, and
Yeah, those vans, like, they are horrible, because the only thing they are meant to do is like
into you.
hit you.
yeah, and whenever
ram
you
it to you.
destroy something, the animal rage goes up.
Damn it. Angel was right.
Yeah, okay, and we are done with Tiger Escort.
And there's also cutscene, because whenever you finish all of the activities from one of your allies, you have to play their cutscene, right?
Okay, can you start it?
Yeah. You can grab it.
You can lick it. Okay, so now so either of us is going to take a random car from the street. I'm taking the Sovereign.
I'm taking.
You're
Sovereign.
taking the Sovereign, then. Okay, I'm gonna start it. Okay, so we are starting Trojan Horse, which is it's going to be quite self-explanatory throughout the mission, but it's mostly consisting of auto-scrollers, and here's when the game like introduces us to rocket launchers, even though we could buy them like 3 missions ago.
Yeah. You may wonder why haven't we bought rocket launchers earlier, because we weren't allowed to. The first moment you can buy rocket launchers is during this Return to Seaport mission.
Okay,
like
so
2
here's a
missions ago.
segment which is like a minute long waiting segment. So you can so you're like, as long as you so once you know you aren't gonna die from anything, you can like upgrade yourself and take a lick because it takes like a solid minute.
You really like talking about taking leaks.
Well, you know, taking legs is very important. You can I'm hold up, pistol, sure.
Cash for
And
respect. For sure.
explosive. Okay, you're not going to pick up Pierce, so I need to actually stay here. If I didn't upgrade, I just rush for the toilet. Could you actually pick him up, because that's going to buy me some extra time?
Sure, let's go. Oh my gosh. I only needed two times in my life to go to the toilet during Saints Row 3. It's not that long. It's like not 3.5 hours. You can be good enough to just withstand it, right? But Mary is obsessed with like talking about taking leaks, and he actually made a spreadsheet about in which autoscrollers you can go to the toilet because and how much time you get from it, right? And it just amazes me that he actually wrote it all down.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I was just talking
right.
behind your back.
Oh, can again.
I'm standing here because there's a sniper rifle that I have to pick up.
Yeah, it's required.
Because
it's
some
required
of
to
the
progress.
snipers will spawn right now that we
Yeah,
have to kill.
and I'm killing them off screen, but
Good to kick ass.
you can actually kill them, you know, with your guns, with your ever so great pistols.
Took care of the snipers.
Well, you're actually quite fast with these snipers, to be honest.
Yeah, because I started killing them quite ahead of time this time.
Oh, you can do this ahead. I didn't know that actually. I did. That's why we're so fast. That may be the reason.
Yeah, I can kill like three snipers before you even pick up the sniper rifle.
Can't you call back later, Oleg?
Well, you still have to stand in the
Picked up on that.
point where the sniper rifle is even after picking it up, in order to, you know,
There weren't any help.
progress that mission for some weird reason. Right now, Mary picked up the rocket launcher.
Yeah, now
even though we
I
had
did
it
what
before.
Kajik did to the rocket launch to the sniper rifle area, and I kind of botched it up. So okay, cool. You managed to save it. That's good. So basically, we are taking out the helicopters here way before they are supposed to like even have a chance.
Well, we only need to destroy 4 of them. Also, that's the best dialogue line in the game.
They came highly recommended.
Sugar assassins.
Right now, it's the one of the first instances when we're doing something that the game really didn't think we'll be able to do, which is going for a snatch, which is one of the activities, using a helicopter. Because after this particular mission, Trojan Horse,
we unlock a
helicopter.
Oh my god, they've got a helicopter.
And we will gonna use it a lot.
Yeah, we are gonna make a lot of use of it, and
Not particularly this one, but as much helicopters as possible.
yeah, Kajik is going to the mission start, and I'm gonna take my time and look for a vehicle because it
Save
it's
it in the
not
garage
required-
because you'll
it's
have
not
notoriety
requi-
in like a second.
It is not required to have a 4-door vehicle in the run, but it saves a little time, and I can't find any right now. But hold up, that's an infuego. I'm gonna save it.
You have 3 notoriety though, as I told you. You'll get some in a second.
Give me a sec. Shit. Hold up. You there yet?
Kinda.
Say okay, in. Go.
Well, let me land.
Make it quick! I have an APC on me and I'm about to die!
Oh, sorry, that was
Started. Got it.
an SMS. Sorry for that.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I thought it would despawn. That's actually good.
okay, so Kajik is taking the helicopter while I'm taking the vehicle, and we are gonna split.
Yeah.
Kajik is going for the first batch of first batch of those fine ladies, while I'm going for the other one.
Yeah, basically we have to steal them from the opposite gang, which is Morningstar
Steal them
again.
back, I think.
We are supposed to rescue them, but we are just basically stealing them.
Yeah, you can see Kajik like not even just picking up one of them.
In a
He's
sec.
taking one of them because the others will rubber band. If you're fast enough, they will just rubber band back to you. So that shouldn't be leaving them behind shouldn't be a concern.
Yeah, you can see that I am abandoning them, but she is actually rubber banding to me, as you can see.
Yeah, I just dropped off my ladies.
But I'm gonna do a very special turn here. Because we want to save this helicopter, and in order to do this, I have to have kind of big velocity. I don't have to even land it. The fine ladies will just jump off of it.
Did you?
Right now, because I've lost control, and because of that,
Okay,
I
you got
can
it. Nice.
fly up and make sure that the helicopter has enough velocity to land in a proper position and it doesn't die.
Okay, so
survived.
Kajik has a helicopter. I'm gonna take the helicopter. Kajik is going to call a vehicle.
I'm waiting for you to get in it, because once we've despawned it, because I've called the vehicle too early.
Yeah, go. Feel free.
Okay, calling it now. And we're gonna do another trafficking. We did one with Pierce, but we also have to do one with Zemos because that's
With Zemos.
mandatory. But this time I will go with him using my vortex, and I will be covered by this fine gentleman helicopter.
This is a strat we actually figured out like this week.
Yeah, because I was like, oh my gosh, you can actually save the helicopter if you do this particular maneuver, and we were like, oh my gosh, I can actually protect you using that helicopter, and it was pretty amazing to figure that out. That's why we say this run isn't as optimized as you may think it is.
Yeah, there's like a shit ton of micro optimizations that can be done and are just waiting to be found out.
Some new one for me.
So Kajik is taking Zemos in the vortex.
I mean, I'm
you
trying
can't
to
take
take
him
Zemos.
into the helicopter because you can't take him into a helicopter because the game will just tell you that he's not going to ride in this thing.
He just doesn't like those things.
So I'm using the helicopter to provide cover.
And I'm just trying to go to the destination as fast as possible using Vortex, which is a really nice vehicle.
Yep, this is a very cool vehicle. So I'm going to break a fence for you so that you can like take your time and grab a collectible in
Oh
there.
yeah, there's the collectible, I forgot.
And there's another one in the Lateran Lakes if you're fast enough, but I don't think you're gonna go
I
for it.
remember that one because you grab it in handle.
Yeah.
But
Hold
I
up.
actually forgot about this one.
I'm trying to kill the buyer. Don't worry. Got him.
I'm trying to make Zemos go into my car.
Zemos.
Okay,
Z.
he got it. He got it.
He? Okay, he in. Good. Okay, so that's the first deal done. We didn't. So here a fourth possibility comes into play, which is a
Still think I'm just a pretty
a
face.
police trap, a police setup rather. And it's pretty much guaranteed to happen during this activity. This
Yeah,
certain-
it rarely doesn't happen, even though it's bad. But
yeah,
when
I
it doesn't
had
happen,
it-
it's great. But it's really rare, to be honest. For so far so good. We didn't get it, so that's cool.
Yep. Yeah, but if all else fails, there's the hot dog. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, the guy. Oh, we didn't get the hot dog actually.
No, we didn't.
But there's like a specific guy who's like in a hot dog costume, and in my experience, he is always the one that's like the the bait. Zebos.
He just really likes to do jogging and stuff.
And is it the guy?
Oh,
We didn't get any police.
in like the entire run because that's the last traffic we're gonna do. That's really nice. That's a time.
You
save.
never get the police in the you never get a police trap in the first trafficking.
Oh yeah,
Except
not
for
in the
this
first,
one.
but the second one. It's almost always like in the second one we always had like one kill, one police trap, and one normal trade. And for now on we had three normal trades. Not, I mean 2 kills and 1 normal trade. So it's pretty nice.
Oh fuck!
Looking forward to it.
Oh, that's a helicopter lost.
I wanted to save this helicopter.
You have no reason for. I mean, maybe for the escort. No, the escort doesn't need helicopter.
Okay, let me drive this time, please.
Why?
Because you can't drive. Because you're not good at this segment.
What? No, I'm good at this segment.
Yeah, come on, show me, Mr. Driver. You are the wheel man. You took the safe one.
No, I took the proper one this time.
And you still didn't get it!
I forgot to click E this time.
Okay, so this is escort. This is basically the same deal as the...
Okay, then. Nice loading speed.
That is unset. I think I got... Oh my goodness.
Did we get the infinite loading speed?
Either of us got the infinite load. So this is what happens in this game sometimes. You get an infinite load, which doesn't allow you to do anything. Like, you get stuck in an infinite loop, so we both have to restart. Actually, yeah.
I will restart. Yeah.
Yeah, Kajik has to quit the game. I can just keep the game open, but still.
Yeah, so you will see things like that a lot in this run because this
Yeah.
game is super inconsistent. As we said, the most consistent thing about this game is being inconsistent, totally.
Yeah, actually,
So
this is the first.
it's very it's really hard to do a run without nothing happening to you, like without a crash, without a soft lock, without
It's
a
more
infinite warp
likely
speed.
to get a run that just doesn't have anything happen in single player, but in co-op it's just no chance.
I'm already in, so you can just join.
I get it in. Okay, so now this is something we will have to make up for, because we were basically at this spot, but now we will have to drive from the closest place possible, which is Zimos' crib.
Yeah.
It's not tragic, but it's still quite a lot of
And
you know.
the escort is actually the furthest one away, so yeah.
Yeah,
I can
I'm gonna
also
go
do
there.
nothing. I'm actually going there right now, so
Lala.
I'm going there already, so that's fine.
I have an outro. I'll catch up.
I have a nitro vortex, so it's.
I crashed. I crashed into a cement truck. So yeah, whatever.
I think I can handle this.
Oh yeah.
I'm already
yeah.
there. I'm already.
Okay,
already
go.
there, so. I've clicked E. What's wrong with you, game? Second time in a row. You just don't want me to start this escort.
Okay, there we go.
This
so
time we started the mission.
this escort is basically the same kind of deal as with Tiger Escort. The only difference is that we are actually picking up a client.
And it's definitely not a tiger. And instead of Animal Rage, we have footage. And
Yeah.
in Tiger Escort, when you fill the bar, you just have to drift in order to take it off from you. But when you fill the bar here, well, you fail a mission. And this is why this escort on the highest level of
Oh well,
difficulty.
what the fuck? 300 meters. So you
This
drove,
is a nice bomb.
You,
This is nice bomb.
you
really.
drove way too far away though. It's the safest during this mission to stay around the red light, you can call it the red light district,
Yeah, but
because most of the
kill the
stuff
target,
just
shoot
spawns.
spawn.
Oh,
Kill the target, shoot
oh,
spawn.
snap.
Like
Please tell. Oh come on, come on.
we are not stuck. We're not stuck. No worries.
Yeah, I know. No.
No worries. It's we're fine. We're fine.
Okay, well, okay. I think yeah, we good.
Oh my gosh! And I have to turn around.
Yeah, this is like the the drop off point is basically the biggest RNG, and he wants to be dropped off in the middle of a street for whatever reason.
Well, if he likes it.
Okay, so that was escort, and that's all the Zimos activities done. So now we have to do his cutscene,
Yeah.
and I think I'm gonna go there. All right, I'm gonna take a pictures of the street.
Easy on yourself.
And can you start?
Sure. I will upgrade then.
Now that you're back in business, we can focus on the Morning Star.
So in a any percent run, I mean not in an in-person, but in a single player and single runs, you would just save warp there because you would get back to the Zimos script.
Fine.
But
Yeah, but
here you
save
but
warps are
here
not
you-
faster in co-op because, as you could see, we
Yeah,
have to connect
there's
again,
a
and
process,
it's
yeah.
not.
the process that the time that takes you to get back into the game is just way too long.
So the drive there is just the faster
Yeah.
way actually.
I took the Temptress, which is like the third best vehicle, and I'm there.
Okay.
And we just lost like a minute and a half,
2 minutes.
but it's okay. Okay, so I'm taking the vehicle.
You're driving there? Okay.
Yeah, I'll take. Why do I have to? Why do I have to? Shoot.
2 is
Well,
better than 1, right?
Yeah, sure. But I still have an Infuego, so that's alright.
After the last
Do I have?
thanks, I see.
Oh, I know why I have two attractions, because I saved.
Got any ideas on the Morning Star?
I saved it. I have no idea.
You have 2 instead of 1, which is good.
All right, where are we headed?
It's actually a good part, not the bad one. So we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, that's never happened before.
Okay, right now expect nudity. You have
Yeah,
the wall.
yeah, we're just gonna try to make it as quick as possible.
We can't avoid it right now. And the lore of this mission is not important.
Yeah, all the Zimos mission, like all of the Zimos missions are like this.
Well, it's maybe mainly because of his profession, but that's just a guess. I don't know.
Yeah, right now we are breaking into the Gentleman's Club.
Also, when you use a roll here, you just
It
cancel
didn't
the
work
animation
for
of
me for
falling.
whatever reason, but
Because
that's fine.
because I've triggered it earlier than you did. I've triggered it for both of us, I think. If you roll during a falling animation, you just cancel it. So yeah, that's really good.
But there are some animation that there are some funny animations that just will get to you eventually.
You can skip this one as well because the one is coming soon, but it's random when it happens, so you can possibly be prepared for that.
I mean, you can skip it, but it will get back to you because the game really wants you to roll. You see?
Oh,
Oh my god. The floor is so wobbly.
So right now the game is telling us to let the girls out.
but
But
we just need to let out the important ones at the end.
yeah, we just need to hit the final trigger. And also I'm low on health, so I'm gonna play it a little safe. Okay, I'm fine.
Not a problem. I will just activate the button.
One of these has to do something. Don't waste
Yeah, right now we just need to clean up the girls and the
As you
scanning.
can see, shooting through walls is
Yeah, the
nothing.
pistols are coming in handy right now.
I'm throwing a rocket.
Right. Nice.
That's why upgrading the rocket launcher is amazing in this game. You can just obliterate those.
Everyone.
Basically everyone, but the brutes are the best way to use them.
Okay, so that was Peps up, hose down, and now we are on to Kinsey missions. So we are gonna go into the apartment, and first Kachik is going to grab a helicopter.
Yeah.
If
If we grab a helicopter at the same time, we will just be stuck to each other, and that's really the worst. You can have it, yeah.
Okay, so one thing about this particular crib, safe word is notorious for crashing the game.
If you are in a helicopter and you take up the phone, there's always a risk that you will crash the game. And the bad thing is, I never know where to stop going to the mayhem, so I always have to pick out my phone, and well, it may crash the game.
But it's a calculated risk because you pull out the phone quite late into the flying segment.
Yeah,
You should be fine now.
I've did already.
Okay, cool.
I've risked it quite bad because I thought, well, I've restarted the game recently, so it won't crash, right?
Unless you're Hoxie and the game crashes on every occasion.
Every single time you possibly can. Well, that's what happens when you try to run a semi-new game without the graphics card.
Yeah, when you have like a Intel i7, like a very fresh CPU and no graphics card
whatsoever.
I
That's
mean,
not how you do
I
gaming.
mean, she had a graphics card for a moment, but she didn't want to run Saints Row, and the graphics card died.
Yeah, I
the
remember that.
the only chance she had for a PB, she didn't take it.
I'm already at the place, so tell me when you want to
Okay,
crash land.
I am loading, so anytime now. Okay, I'm in. So this is mayhem. This is similar to tank mayhem, but this time we are given like some means of destruction. But we are using helicopters.
We're supposed to destroy everything with our own weapons, which are grenades, etc.
Yeah, the
etc.
game like gives us some.
But the game doesn't know we can actually bring a helicopter to the mayhem, and it speeds up things immensely.
I mean, it knows it lets us do this, but it doesn't expect us to do this.
Oh, that's one of the ways to interpret it. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you left the area again.
I always leave the area because I hover right on the edge of it. and the game goes into the panic mode because it doesn't know what to do properly.
That would make gas.
Okay, we in.
I'm fine too.
Okay, we are actually saving time, which is good.
We are getting gold splits, but it's not like
Okay, it's
we've
okay.
had many many runs together because my co-op partner would usually be someone else.
Yeah, I'm just
You're the
feeling
one
I'm-
driving again.
Yeah, I know, I know. But
This is a really really hard mission,
What am I
really.
supposed to do here?
basic, like, we are doing this. Okay, so a little exposure, like we have our own co-op partners, but this one for ESA we are doing together because none of them want to do the run. I mean the Kajik's partner is not going. He's given up on speedrunning for the
He
moment.
won't speedrun anything anymore. So.
Yeah. So we had like two choices: either do a 3-man race or do a or do one good co-op. So yeah, we are doing co-op.
We're doing co-op because this type of run was actually never on a
Yeah.
marathon.
Yeah, the
Single player was
single player
way
was
couple of years
it
back,
was
but
done by it was back in 2014, done by Tyrionet, wink wink.
yeah. Hello to by the way. Shout outs to him. And now we're trying to get it as a co-op because first of all there are new strats that are found out in the game, and second of all, co-op is as you could see has some quite a few iterations of having.
Of course the
place
Atlantica.
There is an emu.
It'll be you.
I'm taking the emu.
Okay, so this was cyber blazing. This is like tree blazing, but way easier.
Yeah, this one is really hard to fail. I almost passed it with my eyes closed.
Okay, so now we are moving on to Heli Assault. This is a very long, very boring, very easy mission.
Relax, Kinsey. If it has guns, I can handle it.
So we can see Kajik like destroying the gang operations because there's to get some extra cash. There's like nothing else you can do right now because the game like wants you to kill people who are tailing Kinsey right down there. But
You're
there's
supposed to, like, cover her, but
there's a
there's-
shit ton of downtime, so there's like quite a lot of stuff you can do here.
But so you can like pick up collectibles, destroy gang operations. This segment is actually quite useful in the
In single player and handle runs because you can
especially in handle runs because during that you can pick up many collectibles without wasting so much time. There are like 4 collectibles you can pick up during this mission only, and I'm gonna try to.
There's 3. There's 3.
Oh, I mean, okay, I've mistaken it for another Heli Assault. But yeah, first one is coming up right here. This is the first stop Kinsey makes. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
go there.
for whatever reason, the Deckers guy, one of the guys spawned on the opposite island. One thing about so a few things about Heli Assault while Kajik picks up his collectible.
You can pick it up as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. So first thing is the guys that follow
Here's the
Kinsey
second
and the game prompts you to, I got it. The game prompts you to kill the guys, but they will auto destruct if they are far away from us. And second things, if one of those cars gets a clear line of shot to Kinsey, like if they are like going straight at her and there's nothing in between them and Kinsey, they will
Kinsey?
shoot a rocket. Kinsey,
She got stuck on a lamppost. Are you kidding me?
hold up. Kinsey,
That has never happened before.
and she's refusing to go. This is like, hold up. I'm gonna give her a tip.
Yeah, just bonk her a little bit. That has
I
actually never
can't
happened
bonk.
before.
Hold up. She's moving.
Oh,
She's moving. She's moving.
She's moving a little bit, but a little 5 centimeters per second.
There we go.
Yay! that's worth
Hold
a
up.
clap.
Hold up. Okay.
Okay, she's back to
That's
normal. That's
okay,
what a clap. Really.
Yeah.
One and
One
a half clap for Kinsey.
Every fight is this way.
That's worth one and a half clap for her, really. Though I think she slowed down, or it's just me.
Yeah, she could be kind of slower, but I hope yeah, I know it
I
just
think
could be
she's lagging quite much. I don't think she's that slow during a normal run.
Yeah, I just really hope she like hope she catches her bearings by the time we reach the second checkpoint.
I really hope so too. Because that has actually never happened before. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a new one.
So for now, that has never happened before. Counter is like at 3, 4.
Yeah.
This is one of the collectibles as well. You don't actually grab it here. You grab it later, but I don't need it. I don't need money later. I need money now, so I'm just gonna grab it right now. And also the last one is way ahead, so I'm just gonna go there and hope for the best, because this is one actually quite hard to pick up. So wish me luck.
He's lying.
Okay, I struggle with picking it up. Okay, now it's good.
Okay, okay, okay. He's okay.
Okay, because the landing is quite finicky over here. We actually have to pick it up with your character sitting in the vehicle. Okay, got it. That was nice.
Yeah,
oh
one
my
thing-
gosh,
one
that flip, whoa, that was
Okay,
nice.
so I will touch on two things regarding helicopters. So first up, if you want to grab collectibles with a helicopter, the helicopter does not act as a hitbox. It's actually your character model that acts like a hitbox.
So you have to pick it up
So
with
you-
your
so you need
where your
so you
character
need
is
to
sitting.
grab you need to grab the collectible with the cockpit. And second thing, the rotors actually don't have collision.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you hit a building, you can basically hump it to your death.
Yeah, the way if you touch something, the helicopter really the game doesn't really know how to apply the velocity of that thing, so it just goes ape shit.
Yeah, and the helicopter goes wide. As you could see, I hit the tree and helicopter just did a
Yeah,
barrel roll.
I got the operation. You're not gonna get it.
Okay, so we're just gonna go where the next mission starts, because where Kinsey makes
Sorta.
her
We are
stop,
gonna go
which is over.
as far as the game will let us, and this is as far as the game will let us, because we will spawn where the host is, but we always spawn at the road.
Yeah. There are
So
some
again,
set
why did we
spawns
lose a
on the
minute?
road.
Oh, I know why we lost a minute. Never mind.
Oh, it's quite obvious why we lost a minute.
Okay, so are there any vehicles we can take, or are you gonna call
There's
it?
my handy big package shipping DPS.
I am gonna take.
You
take
have
an
no
answer
idea,
instead.
but the big trucks in this game are actually quite fast. They have really good acceleration. I'm almost as fast as Mary with a better vehicle. With an Attrazione. As you could see,
Okay, I'm gonna start it.
did I block myself? No, it's fine.
I soft lock, but whatever. I mean, if you didn't start the mission, I would have soft locked. Anyway, Hobout. Hobout.
Hobout.
This is an interesting mission because it has it actually as for a Saints Row mission, it has quite a lot of speed tech in it.
Yeah, and it's like the only mission in the game that you can partially skip.
Yep.
At least on PC, because oh my gosh, I failed.
It is possible on Xbox too.
Yeah, but on PC, on Xbox there are 2 that you can do.
There's another one. Hold up. Okay, I'm in.
And I just struggle for some reason. Okay, I'm in.
Okay, so right
I
here we
didn't know I
need
can rubber band that much, okay.
Okay, so right now we are looking for girls in containers. So here we have to open all the containers to find the girls. I mean,
Except the last wave, which we don't have to. We only have to
in a
open
sec.
the ones that are filled with girls. But yeah, the containers
Sorry.
with girls are always set up.
Perhaps we are doing these fools a favor.
So yeah, we're just opening the containers. I'm on the blink of a death. That's interesting. And by the way, guys, he
Leave the
just
minigun
despawned.
to me.
I know. Left it.
Cool.
You go to the
thanks.
back.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the last one.
This is one of
So
the
right
crates
now
that
we only
contains
have to open the last container. You can already go to the minigun.
I'm going already.
Okay, so
First
we
of all, I'm
got all
trying to find the guy
containers.
that's still
now
here.
okay, so now we have to. Now we are supposed to. We are going to guard the boat from the Morningstar guys because they are going to they want the girls back, and we are going to
Because we've
and
stolen them, basically.
Yeah. So basically, why Kajik is there and I'm going somewhere else because
Okay.
because there will be people coming to us, but we can damage them only if they are if they are a certain distance from us. So I'm coming closer to them so I can damage them earlier.
Yeah, so that's why he's like in the front of the boat. You normally are not supposed to go there with a minigun, but you can pick up a minigun from the brute that we've killed earlier.
Which we also found out this week.
We found that yesterday, or maybe not yesterday, but we found that really.
We found it like this week basically.
This week, yeah, a couple of days ago.
Someone had better buy me a drink.
So this game really has some
handwritten.
speed tech that can be found still. We found some things that can upgrade our times, like yesterday, literally, because we did a practice run yesterday, just to be sure we have everything nailed.
Zimas has the best line in the game. The
Yeah.
best lines.
Simos has the best voice in the game, to be honest. So right now Mary will kill the last guy here.
This is the last helicopter, and after that we'll be waiting for the helicopter.
For the Pierce to
the
pick up.
pickup.
For the pickup. Yeah, and the glitch will happen in a sec. Will you try to explain it, Mary?
So basically we are going to make right here we will be. You can see that we will be starting another autoscroller segment. So in a second, helicopter. Yeah, the helicopter is approaching. And when, so I'm gonna explain it as it happens because it's quite simple.
Also, the
And
next
I
mission
just
is
want-
Guardian Angel, so we have pretty much enough time to explain everything that
Yeah.
happens in this particular segment.
Okay, so right now you can see that we are going into the helicopter, and what is Kajik doing right now? He is disbanding the team because this game is so well programmed that once Kajik disbands the team, the game will think that because the team is disbanded, we have reached the end of the autoscroller, and so we get warped to the end of the autoscroller, and also
Yep.
oh my god,
Yep.
oh my god.
Got it.
Okay, so moving on. Because we reached the end of the game. Thanks, we reached the end of the autoscroller, so we get warped here. And on top of that, because we land in the water, the helicopter doesn't like explode, which would kill us. It doesn't kill us on console. So why we're so excited here? Because also during the cutscene you can drive the vehicle already, and
Maybe not the
Kajik
cutscene,
actually-
the fade out.
Yeah, you can drive during the fade out, and Kajik actually got on the way during the fade out, so that's big. And also you can
Because you
another
have to move
escape.
forward through the gate and then turn left. And it's actually quite precise when you're supposed to go straight and when you're supposed to turn. But I have an audio cue for that, and it
Yeah.
works. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But thank God it works this time.
Yep. And also there's a. I'll explain another thing because you can do it on the very next mission, which is Guardian Angel. Kajik right now Kajik is going to start it.
I'm driving there, so can you start it, please?
Sure. I mean. Okay.
A w wietrze też była. Po 12.
IRL stuff happening right now. Don't bother about it really.
Excuse me, I was talking a little Polish here.
Well, that's not a problem.
Yeah, my dad right now is going to Lidl to get some discount meat.
Oh yeah, discount meat is the best, to be honest.
Okay,
Oh,
so
almost. Oh, I got
Almost.
it. Whoa, that's actually time save.
okay, so right now we are starting Guardian Angel. Right here we are killing off the people who are covering Kinsey because they like share the aggro. like the Kinsey will start moving on after the aggro runs out.
But
First,
aggro has to run on every single person in their group, but if the entire group is dead, well, we have to only wait for Kinsey. I actually found it that one accident.
yep. So the Kinsey is just traveling on her own, and also my zooming animation are very slow for some whatever reason.
It's actually interesting. Mine is normal.
Maybe it's because it's the rain and it never rained
it
here.
actually never rains in this mission, so that's interesting.
Yeah,
Why
so
there's
that's
rain
another.
here?
So it's another that has never happened before.
So as we said, this run has some potential for many unpredictable things happening, and we actually enjoy unexpected things. Also, when Kinsey gets hit by some parts of the vehicle exploding, this actually makes it faster because first of all, she loses her
Aggro.
Yeah, that's the word. She loses her aggro immediately, and she gets pushed away a little bit. So that's cool.
Yeah, when she gets hit by debris, she always gets pushed forward for whatever reason.
Even if she gets hit straight in the face.
Okay, okay, one more car. My bad. Excuse me. Okay, there we go.
And
So
right
now
now
we
we're
are going to the rocket launcher segment, and here you can do a skip that works the same way as the hobo skip, but it only works on Xbox, and it has not been confirmed on PS3, but on Xbox 360, Kaji, if you were playing on Xbox, Kaji could disband hit the team here, and the helicopter would crash, and it would explode, but we would survive, and after like 10 to 15 seconds, the mission would just skip to the end. But if you do that on PC, you die from the explosion, and you have to start over.
Because they've reduced your health in this mission for some reason. But we know why that's the reason, but I wonder why they haven't fixed it in Hobot when they clearly.
Maybe it's just the fact that there's water and the helicopter is claimed as destroyed way earlier.
I mean, if
but
they,
it
if they,
also
if they,
wouldn't
if they
make
knew
sense
about it
because because remember the hobo skip doesn't work if you're using the zombie voice.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I found it out the hard way.
Oh yeah, because you were doing runs with many different voices because you enjoy.
Yeah, I like fucking around with this game.
Yeah, you like just.
Yeah, I also
using
need
every
to
possible
complete.
combination.
I also need to complete.
Oops.
We also. Oh shit! You hit her.
Oops.
So basically, one thing about vehicles, you really don't want to hit your. You really don't want to hit Kinsey in here because like, with each rocket, she loses a third of her health, and once her health will go below will go below 1/8. The car will be set on fire and then it will explode in the mission, and we will have to start all over because Guardian Angel is an activity.
Yeah, this counts as an
Guardian
activity.
Angel is an activity, and there are no checkpoints during activities.
Yeah, activities have no checkpoints whatsoever, so every mission that counts as an activity, well, kinda.
Yeah, this is the scariest moment because actually, if you get hit by those APCs, which can happen in this particular section, a helicopter can flip and actually it can get lost and never come back to its route. And
Sometimes it flips randomly, but for some reason it only happened to you and Hoxie. It never happened to me, really.
Because you're just that good.
I'm just that good at this game. I have a world record every time, right?
Yeah. Okay,
so in order to just in order to skip every single crash and on all things like that in this game, you just have to be good at this game. You have to have a world record, and that's it. And then your helicopter doesn't flip.
to have a world record, you just need to run do like 5 runs.
Not maybe 5, maybe a little more because I did some more.
I still consider the world record as free.
Just do it.
I can't because I don't have the guts. I don't have the guts to take it. Like the next run you would do would be a world record because that's how you do it. Every time you do Rust, you just get a world record.
Yeah,
that's
the meme of the community. Every time I do the Rust of this run, I actually do a world record. every single time there was Saints Row 3, I have a world record. I have no
Okay,
idea how.
so that was Guardian Angel. We actually survived it. Kajik is going to take a vehicle, and I'm going to start gangbang.
Yeah, because that's quite close, so we don't have to call out new vehicles. Just take one from the road.
I need your opinion on
Because that's the thing that when you are like up to 800 meters away from the destination, you don't have to really call out your vehicle. You can just pick whatever you want. But anything that's further away, you should probably call your fast vehicle because you then can save time. 800 meters is probably way too much. I think it's
Okay.
caps are like 500 maybe.
Okay, anyway, gangbang. In this mission, we get introduced to the Stag Initiative, who are like super soldiers who want to put an end to the gang wars in Steelport, and of course they are targeting everyone. And when we wanted to, so why is this girl with us? This is Viola the Winter, voiced by Sasha Grey, and
Yep.
during the whole boat. Bane killed her sister, and in revenge he decided to side with us. And right now you can see that Kajik has taken the Vital counter, which your apparently is. I think the devs didn't intend you to do that.
But I actually did it in my
I got in like on accident. Excuse me. Anyway, he's taking it, and he's taking out the other condors and vitals. Oh, like through the guy out on his own.
Oh, that's actually good.
Okay,
Because
so
this vehicle,
the side effect of Kajik taking the condor is that the driver is invincible, and there's just no way to kill him. But you can from out of the building, out of the roof.
The driver and this vehicle are invincible.
Okay,
and they just
so
despawn.
anyway,
They despawn
more
just as this checkpoint is met. So I have to leave the vehicle, or otherwise I will despawn with this vehicle, and that's just not to do.
Okay, so more
As you
plot
can see, it's
exposure.
gone.
Yeah, more plot exposure. Oleg is not taking kindly to Viola because Viola was running the Morningstar, which had him imprisoned and experimented on. So yeah, he was very skeptical to her,
Nice.
but she's actually helping out here, and her only gimmick is that she's voiced by Sasha Grey.
Yeah, the most blank character in the game is actually Viola the Winter. She serves absolutely no purpose, like
Other than running a whorehouse.
and being voiced by Sasha Grey. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, that's funny. However, she's put into missions where you can basically think about putting her out of there, and it's still okay.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Oh.
Okay. So this is surprising because on our last runs, we couldn't get the zip here because getting a zip here is one thing, but the other thing is that during our two last runs, this car got pushed away for whatever reason. By the way, can you guide me here?
Yeah, if you go through the GPS right now.
Hold up, I would actually want. What is this vehicle even? Anyway, okay, so guide me.
You just go through the GPS. Because I have my route set up, but for some reason Mary really wants to drive here as well, so yeah. Go with the GPS.
I mean, I just got to the vehicle first.
You could just wait for me then.
Okay, so following the GPS here.
Yeah, because there is a slightly faster route if you do things correctly.
And here, instead of turning
go
left,
straight.
I just cut in through here.
Yeah, and
What
then
next?
you go left.
Alright.
It's barely faster, but it
Okay.
still is.
Yeah, it's just all the little type saves, you know.
Yeah,
Be attacking anyone.
so it's like half a second if you do it correctly. Because you can also cut corners though.
Stay low until we get there.
So yeah, if you didn't see that, we could actually zip to this vehicle using Boduken through the wall. And that's the only
can do
instance
that
of it in this game.
I mean, you can do that if you can do that if you try hard enough, but it's like the only instance in speedruns.
Yeah, it's actually harder to do without being in this particular mission. For some weird reason, it only happens mostly here.
Okay, so we actually here this is the only mission where you can leave an NPC behind, and we left Viola.
Yeah. Viola
Okay,
is
so
the
next-
only NPC that you can leave behind, and nothing happens except one mission, I should say. Right now
Okay,
there's a
so
convoy decoy.
convoy decoy.
This is the mission we're introduced to stag even more, and we can have a VTOL, which is their flying vehicle, which is the faster vehicle in the entire game, which is
This is the
amazing.
This is the fastest vehicle. Period.
Yeah. Attrazione is the fastest car, but VTOL is the fastest vehicle in the entire game. And
Yeah,
it also has weapons.
don't listen to the Saints Row wiki. If you read the Saints Row wiki, you might get an impression that the oppressor is the fastest. But I believe
like way before.
I believe that whoever made these the sheets on the Saints Row wiki, didn't use the flying mode in the VTOL, only the hover mode.
The velocity that is described there is only for the hover mode, but VTOL has a flying mode as well, which you will see in a moment. This time, will you remember proper way this time, please?
I will do my best, but no promises. But I'm only human. Yeah, shoutouts to the ads on Twitch. Hey Dexter.
Hey Dexter.
Okay, so I just fly along the bridge, right?
Yeah, and then you turn slightly to the left.
Sure.
Falling behind on my killing.
Don't put the blame on me.
You actually flew well there. That's nice. Good job.
Yeah, I'm going there. Okay, so you're actually making use of the fact that we are two players and we are just splitting into different places, and I completely missed that shot.
I saw that.
Winning never gets old.
Okay, we just have to kill these guys on the bridge. So the next wave spawns later on.
More players.
Right now we just Stag did some really bad things to us. They want to trap us.
Stag didn't. We are basically moving place. We are basically moving base. The Saints are moving base, and we are acting as a distraction.
Oh yeah. Thank God you're the lore guy here.
Okay, so we're destroying bases to stir up the tension, so that we are doing our best to make the Stag follow us and not the convoy, and we are also defending the convoy every once in a while. I'm saying going left, by the way.
Still think I'm just a pretty face?
Also, yeah, this will be a first instance, I think, that we will just skip checkpoint because it teleports us further away.
Yeah, we can abuse the checkpoint system quite a lot in this game.
As you could see, there was a writing at the top of the minimap, like checkpoint reached, and if I restart the mission from checkpoint, we skip the entire flight to this place because we
are abusing the fact that this game has a cheap way of working around non-linear stuff.
So it just teleports you to the nearest objective. You can.
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah. To the Angel's Gym direction, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Nope. You went to the totally wrong direction.
Oh fuck! I did.
Already there.
Oh Jesus! I'm so bad at directions. I just always fly towards the Carver statue.
Fucking radar dish on it.
Can you just fly to the Angel's Gym? I mean, not the Angel's Gym, the casino.
It's the habits that I'm trying to fight. Okay, so of course we are trying to distract the people from the convoy, and they are bringing an AWACS plane, which is basically like a surveillance plane.
As you can see, a surveillance aircraft.
What's your status?
So
And,
coming here,
now we are-
destroying its guards, which are two VTOLs and two Condors.
Two VTOLs, two Condors, and then we're gonna go onto the plane itself.
That was fun.
The
Okay,
VTOLs
I'm
and
gonna
Condors
take the
aren't that
VTOLs
tough,
start.
but-
You can start damaging those. Okay, got it. Nice. That was kind of slow, but that's totally on me.
You just it's not because like you lost the direction or something.
No, I admit it. I
Also
got
the
lost.
plane glitched out again, like while falling. It was falling.
That's never happened before for me.
That has happened once for me during our first run, I think.
Okay, so that was Convoy Decoy, and now we are gonna move on to Nightblade's return. Who's going there? Because we both got in Fuegos at this
Do
point.
you have nitros in your Fuego?
You don't have Nitros either, so I'll take it this time.
Okay. I just wondered if you have it upgraded. Oh yeah, I can upgrade myself.
I upgraded myself sometime earlier, so it's fine.
Do I have anything that is actually good? Which level am I?
osiągi
12.
nitro.
Only ammo with combat. Okay.
Can you start?
I can actually.
Go ahead.
Because you're going in the totally wrong direction again.
Again!
Again.
I am not used to going there wrong by car.
Viola.
Also faster reloads. Why didn't I buy this? Obviously, okay.
Okay, I'm in.
Right now there is this guy Nightblade. You may remember it from the first mission, absolutely first mission from this game. It's Joshua Burke, an actor, who is in love with Shondi. And he actually, well, you've respawned the vehicle.
Oh, come on.
That's why I'm supposed to drive here.
I thought it doesn't make a difference, but whatever.
Oh wait, is this your vehicle?
It could be. Does it have nitrous?
It does.
It's-
It is your vehicle. Okay.
Okay, so it's just okay. That's a new one. I just didn't know it's parked here.
Okay, second players' vehicles are just parked in a different place because
Yeah. Okay, so this is another of small optimizations. That's why I was on a lookout for a 4-door vehicle, and Ifuego is basically the fastest 4-door vehicle you can get.
I think it's the fastest. Isn't Peacemaker faster?
Peacemaker is actually on the lower. It's on the same tier, I think. But anyway, so this is like an optimization because we have to drive here. Like we all have to drive here, and we cannot just take another Sony because it's a it's a 2-door, and we need a 4-door.
Yeah, it's we need
In
a
single
4-person
player
vehicle.
runs, and it's actually a downgrade from single player runs because in single player you just take a VTOL, which you unlocked after finishing Convoy Decoy.
But you have to have all 3 people with you, and
You could take 2 VTOLs.
possibly, but they won't fit. And Vito very often.
What do you mean that they won't fit?
I mean, it's really hard to park them to opposite sides of the road. Maybe
Okay,
one
that's
would
not-
intersect with each other. I think, but they will explode together. That's
no,
that's
they
my-
wouldn't. You saw how far away that in Fuego was?
Okay, maybe we should try it. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
maybe.
But in my opinion, for me, my Vito always despawns. So
Okay, anyway, this is okay. So we are kidnapping Josh Burke, and and so Kajik has. This is the mission in which the host has to enter all the markers. So Kajik is just running through while I'm providing cover.
because I can't sprint properly and I can't even go through him.
Yeah.
Whenever I try
I'm
to
also-
shoot, I'll have to walk, so I'll try to avoid that, and I can run. But the sprint isn't much faster when you have Joshua Burke on your back, really. Here you can utilize one more thing, that when you buy health upgrade, by health upgrade I mean health upgrades, not health regeneration, your health bar fills up immediately. Also, I haven't noticed that I'm still on 60 FPS.
See, it doesn't make a difference.
It actually does, because we are losing time all this time. And the goals are mainly because we screwed something up in the PB.
Improvising.
So whenever I have enough time, which is probably like when we enter the vehicle and
In a sec, because I'll be driving
Yeah.
in the next section.
Rip the outfits.
Okay, we're just gonna bring it to the basement or the garage. I'm just gonna shove it into one of the vehicles.
It's always the same vehicle,
It's always the same vehicle.
but I can't enter it until you start the animation.
Okay, I am 90 FPS again. Feels so much better.
Okay, come on, Viola. I am not moving, Viola. Get in.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
if you move even an inch, Viola just goes crazy and doesn't know how to.
Oh,
enter the vehicle.
talk about going crazy.
Yeah,
Though this
this
always
car is
happens
always
because
there, so you have to...
this vehicle always drives up like that, and it's just very hard to. When you try to cut a corner, it always happens.
Well,
Okay, so
you can actually walk around this. You just turn later on.
okay, so coming up is the most not is the biggest run killer, but it's stack party, but we are not gonna touch on that because we have like during stack party we'll have so much time to talk about it. So
Yeah.
I'll just finish on this one. Here we are given an Infuego, which is actually a kind gesture from the game because we always get the Infuego here.
Fuego,
So
as we
we
said,
just
is one of the fastest border vehicles.
if not the fastest.
If not
Okay,
the fastest.
we
I don't
lost
really
a minute
remember.
for some reason here though. Okay, so
Stack
coming
party.
up is stack party. Yep. So Kajik is going to take a Vital down.
I'm supposed to
Uh,
take it.
Kajik is going to take a Vital down in preparation to this mission.
And you're gonna take your Attrazione.
Yep.
Shoutouts to Great, by the way. He found the way to actually use Vital in this mission because we were like,
Yeah,
no, it's
because
impossible. And then he says, but you can do this, and we were like, oh, you can actually do this. Great is a new runner to this new runner to this game.
yeah, Great is a new runner who was only supposed to use Saint Sword the Third as a practice speedrun, but he actually came up with some stuff. Start, please.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so this is stack party. Okay, so in a sec we're gonna explain, but first, Kajik is going to take the Vital. He's going to he's going to take a Vital. I'm gonna take the Attrazione, and we are gonna go to. The game is telling us to go to the PR center. I almost got run over to death.
And I almost got stuck because I wasn't able to go into the Vital because...
Okay, so first we are gonna go to the friendly fire because during the run there we are just running out of time. At some points we just need to stop by and restock on ammunition and everything.
And this is the best mission possible to do so because we actually need some ammo during it. I hope I didn't blow up your Attrazione. I didn't. That's good.
Okay, that is indeed good, my friend.
Because parking this Vital right now is not that easy because they are shooting me as hell. But I'm fine, okay? I'm fine. That's good. Also upgrading this to level 3. And buying ammo. Because we're gonna need it. Especially the rocket one. So now Mary will just come back to the compound.
Yeah, I'm going to the crib, and Kajik is going to the PR center that we actually just raided. So as you can see him that he's actually using the Vital to burn the. Okay, so this part of the mission, the Pierce is giving us Molotovs to burn the
Banners.
the banners, right? But you don't actually have to use the Molotovs. First we used rockets, but then Great found out that you can just take the Vital there.
You can just take the Vital and use the Vital's laser to burn them, and it still works. And it's actually really fast because, well, the second player is already at the Saints headquarters, so
Yeah.
you can just...
Okay, let's go. Explaining Stack Party. So this mission is notorious for just crashing.
Because it has so much explosions.
It has so much explosions, and the game has so much issue handling the explosions. So first thing we do to reduce the crashing is that the second player has to enter all the markers. The second precaution is that we are going to restart our games right after this mission.
So the memory basically resets.
Reduce the amount of explosions that are kept in memory.
Mm-hmm.
And also we are not doing any FPS things because that doesn't really do anything. So you saw us destroy the booby trap vehicles right away because it just skips unnecessary stuff.
Skips dialogues, and I think it skips one wave of tanks. I'm not
Could
sure.
Could be, but I can't confirm it. So
I
right
haven't
now.
played this mission casually for like a very
Okay,
long
so
time.
okay, plot exposition. Here we are taking the fight with Stag to us because we have kidnapped Josh Berg and they really want us. They really want Josh Berg because he's important for PR.
Yeah.
And we are basically not giving him away, but Stag doesn't matter. And also you can see the city got an ugly orange filter, which is scripted.
Yeah, and it's scripted and it's ugly. It's meant to be.
Yep.
Right now there will be snipers in this building, but you know, the best way to handle snipers is using rocket launcher.
You're using rockets here, actually?
On the first part, yes, because you can kill both of them with one, and then with the second part,
I'll
just
try
using
to
pistols.
scan. I failed. Okay. Okay, so now we are getting tanks. And we have to destroy the tanks. If you have a rocket launcher upgraded to level 3, each tank will take 3 hits.
Oh,
Okay, so we are only upgrading the rocket launchers to level 3 because level 4 gives you homing rockets, which actually is
in
more
this
of
mission when
which-
you're used
It's
to
more.
shooting,
It's just a nuisance. It doesn't give you like any. It doesn't give you many advantages.
and it's actually annoying because whenever you're zoomed in,
Yeah.
the rocket will follow your cursor, and
Yeah, okay.
that's really annoying. You have to believe me.
Okay, so now I'm going to grab Pierce, and Kajik is going to wait at the entrance because this is the only marker that doesn't care about who's entering it. Like, it doesn't really bring anything to. It doesn't improve the non-crashing factor.
But most of the and the last one as well. The last one is also immune, let's say. But yeah,
Yeah.
especially the pre-last marker, you have to enter it with the second player because the host almost always crashes it.
Oh, hey, we both missed this guy.
Yeah, that's okay. I have like rocket launcher. Even though I'm missing the hell out of it. Okay, the last tank.
Okay, that should do it.
While you're using it, you can just stick to the rocket launcher, right?
Right. Okay, talk about rocket launchers. I'm going to the back.
Right
Because
now
we
there
are
will
get-
be also some vetols coming in, but
Way to one up.
Yeah,
I-
Kaji can hold them. Even though we have like means to taking care of them, we can just use the pistols to gun it down because the pistols are just that good.
also the veto didn't crash. That's good because one of them can do horrific things to us. Oops, almost got it with one shot, but that's too
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the stag is going to break in any second now. Oh, I totally missed. Map, that's on me.
Right now I'm going as far from the marker as possible, so that I won't. But my appearance there won't crash the game.
Yeah, I'm waiting at the marker.
Get to the roof and let's get
Because the stag, even though we've prepared for stag to just come to us,
Yeah,
it's
they
still good
don't.
enough.
They just overwhelm us. Hold up. Ugh.
So we have to either give back Joshua Berg to them or keep it, but they will just bombard us. And
In any percent, it doesn't matter that much. But in any percent, you keep him. That's because it's faster. But in 100%, you actually give him back because that will grant you a stack takeover, which will like complete all the activities in one area of your choosing, and that speeds up the process in that speeds up the process in 100%. For reasons I'm not going to go into right now.
yeah, but it's a waste of a couple of clicks in the any percent, so we just
Yeah.
keeping him.
Okay, so here Kajik is going to save the game and quit it immediately.
You can see most of my saves are stuck body.
And that's
wonder
for
what's the
this
reason.
exact reason.
I wonder what's the actual reason why.
Okay, so Kajik is restarting his game, and so am I.
Just to make sure that the game won't crash later on.
Yeah, this thing has
It's
been
really famous
this-
for crashing all the time.
Yeah, like on PC, it's been always like as long as people have been discussing strats, this has been a thing. Tell me when.
When? Also, I've almost spilled my drink all over me.
Okay, you're taking the helicopter.
Yeah.
I mean the VTOL. Okay, anytime now.
When you're in, just start the mission.
All right. There you go.
Okay, I have like 2,000 meters to go, so I'm free. We are taking the cutscene from Kingsley, and you may wonder why we are taking it so late. Well, because the next mission that Kingsley gives us is at the exact same location. That's the answer.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna wait here at the crib, doing nothing.
And between the last activity that we did for Kingsley and this one, we actually gained, you know, VTOL, the fastest vehicle in the game. That's why we just wanna delay this and start it quite late. So Mary now is chilling, upgrading and stuff. I'm just gonna run straight to the marker. And for some reason my VTOL survives this. But when we start the next mission, it despawns.
I saw you coming 2 blocks ago. Traffic cameras. They're everywhere in this town.
Good to know.
Also, for some reason, the cutscene loads really slow for...
Oh, it didn't
Mary.
despawn.
It never despawns. It despawns
I
after
know.
this cutscene.
Or not.
It always despawns after this cutscene because they have to put the vehicle here. Oh, it didn't! Whoa!
I told you.
That has never happened before for me, actually.
That has happened to me several times.
For me,
But
never.
it's not. Well, it's a nice position you get it in.
But taking little here is timeless, basically, because you have to start up the engine, to land, you have to... Don't crash,
Okay.
don't die.
Okay. Anyway, live with Killbane, you're flying, of course. Okay, so live with Killbane here. Killbane is trashing us on radio, so we're trying to. He's trashing us on radio because he's giving an interview to Jane Valderrama. So we are trying to track down wherever the fuck they are doing the interview because they are doing some effort to actually hide.
They're marking the signal, but yeah, we're eventually going to find them.
Yeah, we are gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna exit.
Yeah.
No, you have to exit. Sorry.
Do I have to actually?
I can't recall actually. I know you have to exit on stop the downloading.
I
But
think you
now
can
I'm
exit
gonna
and it's
exit.
fine.
Oh,
That was close.
Okay, so I'm the one mounting the receivers or the transmitters, and I also if you can't get into the helicopter, you just get warped into it.
If you get near enough, it's the same goes with boats.
And
So, like-
vehicles if the doors are obstructed.
Yeah, so we just kinda abuse it as much as we can, because we skipped getting in animation. Try only you getting out, because if I get out, Shondi gets out as well.
I think Shondi gets out regardless.
Well, we can see now. You know, it's not like it's a speedrun, we can
Okay,
try
let's
things.
see. Okay, so land and I'll get out. Oh, okay, never mind.
You can only get out, and Shondi doesn't get out with you.
Okay,
Safer? What do you mean safer?
okay, so that's again that's on me.
What are we gonna do about that video the press has?
Play the whole thing off as some phone.
Okay, so would you mind explaining the next skip we're gonna do?
Yeah, the next skip is found by me, and again, by accident, like most of them in Saints Row. Right now, we're supposed to find the broadcasting van that, well, broadcast the signal of the interview, but I exactly know the location of the van, and I go there as fast as possible. And if you spot the van before the game tells you where the van is, for some reason, the
I don't see that button on the
nothing shows on the screen, and you're supposed to like load the, as you can see,
Got it.
You can see the ticking sound. We are actually loading the bar of
You
progress.
can see the sound, yes.
You can hear the sound. We are supposed to feel the bar of progress of tracking this van, but when we spot it, the panic starts, the panic script starts for the driver, and he just drives like crazy, like an angry driver, as you may recall. But for some reason, when you spot it before, the game just treats it normally. Yeah, I know, I've misclicked. The game just let him drive normally, and we can still scan him, even though we don't see the bar coming up. It's still
And also here we did another checkpoint skip.
Like the place. Okay.
Oh, I didn't get spawned down there.
For
That's
some reason,
that.
sometimes second player can spawn directly in the building, which is nice.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it
going
doesn't
to
save
change.
that much.
Anywhere?
Bet that reporter knows.
I mean, you can just kill a little bit of more people before
I know,
do
but
that.
I'm gonna wait by chain, and you're gonna.
And I'm gonna go with the vehicle.
Actually, you can actually go to the helicopter already.
I'm gonna go with the third set spawn, which is right now.
It's been a while.
Go.
You look good.
It's also parked quite nearby, so that's good.
Heading north.
I don't need either second player nor Chondi to actually come with me.
Yeah, he can just go there.
We are finishing this now. Let's put a bullet in that son of a
The only thing I need is just to come near Killbane, and it doesn't require any kind of host, or it doesn't check if it's a host or second player. Anyone can just go there.
Yeah. Okay, so and also I didn't explain it. We again abused like check non game working around non-linear segments. Okay, so here Kajik is going to. I'm gonna call a vehicle.
Yeah,
Oh, you're looking for a beat.
and I'm going to.
Here's
Zimos'
Natra.
crib. Oh my
You're
gosh.
going?
Trying. But he ran me over.
Okay, so Kajik is gonna go to the safe word, which is like the closest crib, and he's going to grab himself a helicopter and go to where the learning computer starts, which is like so far away. And also
3,000 meters.
Yeah, and also I'm
precise.
missing to Grant from getting sprint free, and sprint free is like going to be. I'm gonna get the next mission, and I'll be right back. Oh, right, I'll start the mission.
Check it. I mean, wait. Why am I speaking Polish again? Wait, because I have to take my helicopter first.
Okay, give me a sec.
Oh yeah. I can't pick it up, so I'm just gonna fly and hope Mary comes back soon-ish. Because he still has to approve it. And we forgot about it. But that's fine, I know where to go. Kinda. I have to go to the exact opposite island of the game. To the right at the end of this island, which is really far away from here. But yeah, right when the linear segment ends, you can start the mission right now.
Gracz jest zajęty. I can't start it.
Why?
Can you?
I think so, yeah. That's weird. Okay.
Kinsey, where you at?
But yeah, after the non-linear segment has ended, which is kinda right now, the game really throws you all over the place when you're with its missions, really.
Anytime now. What's the problem? You afraid I won't
Be
make a
honest,
plan?
the whole Act 2, Act 3 and half of an Act 4 is one big
Sanctum.
non-linear segment, because you can do missions in any order as they appear in the cell phone. Which is exactly what was happening during the first speedruns of this game. Just people were just randomly picking up missions, and the cells came in with his route and said, well, you can abuse where the one mission starts and other ends and just chain them properly. We were like, oh, this is actually nice. It's good. Right, Mary? You're still here?
Yeah, I am.
And he's just eating some stuff. And I'm actually getting hungry because of that. If someone is watching this and gets hungry,
That's what I had going on last time. This is just revenge. Anyway, hello Nicholas.
Yeah, we're recording the ESA submission, as you may see already. And that's why chat interaction may not be the case this time. Can you skip? Also, thanks you so much for the follow.
Okay, you got.
I almost despawned the helicopter. That's close.
That was That was pretty tight.
That was for the boost, you know?
Yeah, that was the boost. You always get the boost here.
Yeah, that's for the boost. It's not like I crashed randomly.
Tell me the
No, we always
guys
get
can
you always get the boost.
Yeah, and actually this time was the boost set the proper way. That's nice. Also, for some reason, because we are using the helicopter, which the game didn't actually think we will be able to, the dialogues are really late compared to where you're using your car.
So
Getting
you
there.
and Shandy were beaten by a little punk like Miller.
Crashing a helicopter isn't beating. That's cheating.
Because this dialogue would happen like right after you go out of your Kinsey's crib, I mean. But
Speedrun this game, wow, that must be hard.
no,
It takes a lot of patience, but it's not hard at all.
it's not hard. It's just you require a lot of patience, a lot of memory to use all of the micro optimizations. But you can get a decent run without doing like half of them,
Yep.
like Mary did.
If I
As I said, your first run can easily be sub 6. Your second run can easily be sub 5.
then they can pick up the tab.
Your third one can easily be world record.
Okay, let's shoot the people because right now we have like a big shootout because the stack has like a big computer that we want to use to to get to the deckers, but deckers also want that computer.
So we're just gonna fighting over a computer.
Yeah, this is like a big ass fight going on right now. A little, where's the...
Also, shooting guys through the ceiling in this building is just ridiculously hard. And now what?
Okay,
now
so-
we're using the tank.
We are using the tank, yeah.
Here comes the Deckers.
By the way, look at this
what?
situation.
Wait.
Look at the situation. You have a army garage blocked off by a wooden fence.
Do you know me? Of course.
Also, yeah,
Like-
if you
like
may
what-
recognize,
what-
we've
what
already
the
been
hell?
in this building 3 times. But yeah, Saints Row really likes to reuse some buildings.
Recycle assets.
Yeah, and it's not that easy to catch if you play this game like normally, not in the one sitting. But if you speedrun it,
but
no,
speedruns is
Oops.
just...
not this.
Oh my...
Wrong button. Wrong button.
Oh, I can't actually shoot. Hold up. Can I? That is...
Okay.
That is slow, but
We
understandable.
didn't fail. That's good. That's good. We didn't fail. I actually forgot that you're supposed to click the right button instead of the left.
Yeah, even the game tells you don't use the cannon.
I know that I'm not supposed to use the cannon, but I thought it's. I missed the
Okay,
buttons.
take out
basically.
take out the info. Now it's your turn.
But I don't have it upgraded, so you probably should. do it.
Oh, so I'll do it fine.
Even though the mission starts in this exact spot, well, we want to use the car proper for this.
Start it.
Not here.
It's go.
Near the containers down. No,
It
not
would've
this
worked.
direction. Okay, this may work. I think.
Whatever.
Whatever. I think it works. We'll see. I blame it on you if it doesn't.
I'll explain it again.
It would have worked here because
Would
if we left it in the garage, it would have worked.
Oh yeah, you can leave it in the garage. I forgot. You can actually leave it there.
Like a high-tech
Also, are you ready for the flip?
Come on.
Once we get to the
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, stop all the downloading. So this is the stronghold mission for the
Wow, that's
for the
weird.
deckers. We are going to take out we are going to take over their reactor plant because the deckers live in a the deckers
La vida
have
loca.
like
Oh, am I gonna be comfortable?
they have their own so-called decker net.
My ass needs some padding.
And to access it we need a supercomputer, which we got, and now we need to like a VR chair. So we're gonna steal it from them, and then we are going in the next mission. We are going to confront the Matt Miller, who is the leader of the Deckers, in his virtual reality, because we totally can't just go to his home and slap his ass.
No, we have to beat him in his own game. That's the reason. That's the point. It's no fun if you just use the fact that he's not that strong in real life. But if you use the fact that, well,
he's just a wimp in real life.
yeah, it's just like
Okay, so here Kinsey has to hack some computers. She has to hack a computer in order to hack it. Anyway, yeah. So like we just need to cover her. We need to cover her butt for a while, and Kachik has parked the vehicle so that she can get in free. So that she can get in fast. We need to do it 3 times, and then we'll go for the chair itself.
Because we just have to wait for it, right? Not like.
What does this guy want?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was upgrading.
Good job.
I didn't see that actually finished. Sorry.
Okay,
so yeah, these turns are the worst.
He always overshoots those turns.
These are the worst. Like you cannot not overshoot them.
You can not overshoot them. It just takes practice.
Well, talk to me when you have world record, okay? Thanks.
Oh, fuck you too.
So yeah, a friendly banter is always good, right? Just don't get into the passenger seat here, so that Kinsey can go in quite fast, please. Can you shoot them? Because I cannot, because you stand in my way.
2 down, last one, and we're in business.
Also, I have my tire just got busted. That's okay.
Happens.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, we are sort of kind of running out of stuff to say at this point.
Well, we can talk about this. This mission is an auto-scroller. That may be the reason why we're just so silent.
But like we are, yeah, go on.
Yeah, but we're getting really close to the end game. Like these two are the last 2 missions of the.
We are getting close to the end game from the very beginning.
Yeah, for 4 hours we are really close to the end game. Eventually we'll get there, right? But yeah, this mission, next one, and we are actually in Act 3. Can you just destroy this vehicle? Would be appreciated very much.
In a sec.
Because this guy just kicks me
I
off
popped your tire with a rocket. Sorry.
This guy just okay. You can drive.
Now we go up in a helicopter.
Oh, I'm driving.
Yeah, because I got took out from the vehicle.
I have to triangulate its exact location first while you
Oh, but this is why I'm driving.
we're communicating.
Where's it landing?
In front of the plane.
Are you implying something?
There is
Okay,
this.
so I'm just taking the collectible, which is like, you know, it's just a thing that we do.
Yeah, I
in this-
picked it up
in here.
earlier, if you reckon. During the Kinsey's Guardian Angel?
Still think I'm just a
Yeah.
base?
I mean, no,
Okay.
not Guardian Angel. Heli
It
Assault.
was yeah, heli assault. Okay,
Drink
so
in
now
this
we are
heli
getting to the helicopter.
And you have
And
to find
now
the
we're
chair,
just-
and the chair is actually here. But for some reason we have to go all the way around in this helicopter and then jump. Because Kinsey is
We
searching
need to
for
fly
it.
around for a minute.
Yeah. You can see the perfect view of Steelport or Stillwater. I always mess them up. You're at Steelport right now, right?
Eventually, right?
This time
Yeah,
is
we are.
Steelport.
This is Steelport, yes.
Okay. Stillwater is the
Stillwater is the OG.
yeah from Saints Row 2 and 1.
This is the Stillwater is the city in which the Saints Row Street is. I mean the Saints Row district.
Yeah. Now we are spamming E.
To drop and scream a lot.
Everybody do the drop.
Checkpoint.
How?
So basically,
How were you able to go up there?
I mean, I was pretty sure I would just, you know, I was sure I would just drop down and you could revive me from there, but I never got stuck there.
Well, me too, me too. That's a new one.
Yeah.
I think when I was playing with Gnukon, I got stuck somewhere, but I don't remember. He got stuck somewhere, I think, but I don't actually remember if it was this place. I don't think so.
Going right, by the way.
We always did the thing that when I go left, you go right.
There's the chair.
Right.
Right, yeah, you go right. You can cancel this animation by getting hit by someone, but for some reason they really don't want to hit me. And I really don't appreciate that. I would really love for them to hit me. Guy, can you please hit me? Get up and hit me like a man.
Like, for one time, it's okay to hit a woman and you don't want to.
This was a bad joke. Please don't tell me.
Oh, fuck! Go disable the router.
Because it's still plugged in.
I always go to the center one because for some reason I'm faster to disable all of them. And that's basically the end of the mission. So yeah, you just went there, destroyed everything, hacked everything, and now we could do some hacking as well. It's not only it's only based on Kinsey. So yeah, now
taking a vehicle.
yeah, you're taking a vehicle and you're driving to Decker's Die. This is the mission that you're in game, and
Started.
oh yeah, I should start it as well. You're gonna be playing game in the game, but also in this game you're gonna be playing a game. So you're gonna play game in a game in a game, right?
Cause you, I can understand.
Right, Mary?
Yeah, this is why we don't like Deckers and we save them for the end.
It's not like it's the fastest way. It's like we don't like them. That's why they are last. It's not like the missions match up. The missions make out in this order by themselves. No. It's only because we really don't like this mission. So yeah, as you can see in a moment when Mary actually gets there. Any second.
There you go.
We as you can see in the cutscene, we are getting in the chair.
We're getting comfy.
Comfy in the chair. And now we are in the game, created by Matt Miller and Toilet Humor.
We are toilet.
Fun fact, when you are a toilet, your hitbox is actually smaller.
What's with that toy?
Yeah, because your hitbox is your like your model.
Let me load up another.
And yeah, Toilet Humor in this game, yeah.
Finish your avatar yet. That one's just temporary.
Why would you even give me this?
To be honest, it was funny the first time I was playing Saints Row.
I'll sort it out soon.
The first time it was.
And
then when you...
the sex jokes.
Yeah,
Great, now
again.
fucking sex joke.
Quit complaining, you big baby.
When you're playing it first time, it's funny. When you're playing for the... You know, like... 20th time...
When you speedrun this game.
When you speedrun this game, it's just... Oh, just...
Wow, this is
Go already.
better.
Good, because Matt sniffed me out.
It's cringy when you run it. Oh, nudity. Oh. Sex jokes. Oh.
Ugh, sex in video games.
Oh.
Matt doesn't want you poking around
Ugh.
here. You'll have to work your way through his defenses.
These are the things that may just not allow us to make this run through, but we'll see. Okay, right now we're just trying to go to the end of this gate.
Oh, I skipped the slowdown. I skipped
Again.
it. Almost.
You'll just have to deal.
Got it.
Okay, we are at the end, so we are playing game in a game right now.
Okay, now so text adventure.
Text adventure, basically.
I'm happy for you.
Nope.
Got it.
Nope!
Did you restart?
Yeah,
Seriously, spoilers are...
because I accidentally pet the unicorn instead of killing it, and then everything got screwed up with my muscle memory. Because it's second, first, third, and first again.
You said you had
Oh shit! I got beat up quite a lot here.
I see. But I have no idea why your HP is so low in this segment, to be honest.
Okay,
you are
remember
getting
no
wrecked right
inputs.
now.
Okay, so in the previous segment we were getting slowed down.
And now we're getting
Because-
laggy.
Pierce pulled
Yeah,
cord or something?
but the lag only applies to our movement. We can just stand still and not get any lag at all.
Oh yeah.
That was too...
And it only applies when the icon is showing at the top of the screen. It's quite annoying, to be honest, because it's really hard then to when you just get thrown away after the missed shot. It's so hard to come back. Like when you're behind the pillar.
Okay, the antivirus is almost taken care of. You'll need to destroy the last bit of code.
A toilet, a sex doll.
Ah, almost.
Can you help me out? Oh.
Oh, this happened again. Okay. That's okay-ish. For some reason, second player's shots do almost no damage.
Yeah.
And it only happens to Mary, so I have no idea why. But it happens. Only to Mary, but it happens. You know?
Yeah, it happens.
No,
It happens.
It happens. It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
Wow.
So, by the way, I think it's the longest mission in the game. If I remember correctly.
Stack party takes like 8 minutes.
This takes like 10. I think this is
Gangstas in space is also quite lengthy.
but you don't do it because it's the good ending.
I don't need to know.
Good ending
Hold
when
up,
the
I
bad
am-
ending is faster.
I am dying.
Go for Matt himself.
Okay, I'm fine.
And now our keys are reversed, if you can see.
Yeah, but it only applies to directions again.
Yeah.
Wait, you modeled this shit off of.
Also, I am complaining about, well, yeah, you're going to the bad ending because it's faster. How can you do good ending because even though it's slower? And I'm the same guy that submitted Witcher 3 with a slower good ending because I just enjoy it more. So yeah, it really depends on the game.
Okay,
have
now
to
we just need to wait for we're gonna go.
Oh fuck! Not again!
Oh shit!
No, it always crashes here. You know what? Because it's a part of the game. We are just joking.
Okay, don't panic. We can work this out.
It always crashes here.
Can you okay? Can you go activate it because I have to respond to some stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Go to the cathedral and finish him off.
And those giant tubes are just happy fun slides, right?
It only requires one player, right?
All this information flows through. Yeah, this
Mhm.
is definitely
You have like 20 meters of talking.
I'm back.
Okay, great. So
I
right,
had
right now
first-
the final boss, Matt Miller,
The final
in his
of this
avatar.
segment of this game inside the game.
Of this game inside the game.
It's all the same.
Okay, let's see how the RNG treats us because now he can throw some of the like slowdowns on us, and we got the worst one because this will not allow us to do any damage. But we again got lucky.
Yeah, there are 4 down debuffs you can get. One of them is
5.
5? What's the 5th one?
5.
Oh, getting smaller,
you
right.
get
Getting
you
smaller
get the
is-
free. You get the free from earlier in the game. You can also get the. You can also get your gun blocked, and also you can get like minimized.
Yeah. Gun blocked is the worst because, well, you can deal damage and the others are
Yeah,
just
but
okay.
but here we got lucky because we actually did the.
Two
Come on!
times in a row! Come on, game!
That
Come
is
on,
very
game.
unlucky.
Usually it's just like one of them, but one of the debuffs is the gun-related one, but having it 2 times in a row is just really
Yeah,
unlucky.
hopefully we'll be able to skip the third one.
Come
Oh,
on! Come on! What?
This is just embarrassing.
This is the worst.
Okay, there we go. So Kinsey has managed to copy Matt's avatar. So thanks for okay, cool.
It's just
So now we
lovely
have to
touch.
kill some guys, and then we will go for Matt himself.
Yeah, we have to kill his goons first. Once we kill like
There's
100 and
there's like 150 of them.
or something like that. They spawn just randomly.
Kinsey, I could kiss you right now.
The problem with this fight in 2-player co-op, I mean, it sounds like you can have more players in co-op. The problem of this fight in co-op is that you can hit yourselves, and that's the real issue.
Yeah, yeah. There's for whatever reason there's friendly fire here.
I mean, not technically a friendly fire, but because you don't take damage.
Ah, right.
But
Yeah.
you still take like the animation of getting hit, right?
Yeah, you get stun locked. Yeah, I feel you.
Like I did now to Mary.
Okay, let's
So we-
go.
So we have to be really careful about how we hit Matt Miller so that we won't get hit by each other.
Excuse me.
Should be a piece of cake.
Glad you think so.
Also, for some reason, this fight takes so much longer in the co-op version than in solo. I mean, I get it, they have boosted his HP, but they have boosted it way over the top, I think. And as you can see right now, we are just trying to stand on the different
On different sides of map so that we don't hit each
on the
other.
different sides of him,
So
so that we won't hit each
so
other.
that we don't hit each other.
But he moves, we are moving when we hit him. So yeah, this is not. It's still the best, as you can see. We sometimes can still hit each other. So we try our best.
I want to say that it's quite fast.
Compared to the previous ones, yes. Okay.
There we go.
Now the QTE starts.
When he growls, the final QTE fight happens. Just saying
of course, every QTE is made by first player because of reasons.
Yeah.
Also,
Here you
I forgot.
Oh, you missed. Oh, I was about to say that here you take the hit on purpose to skip straight to this jump.
Yeah, but I forgot that you actually have to skip the second. You have to fail the second instance of QTE in this particular segment, but I forgot about it, as I said. I got into the fight really quite much. That's why, you know.
Yeah.
I got into it.
I'll take it.
Also, sorry for the not pleasant clicking sound in the background, but yeah, you have to spam quite much. As we said, QTE, every frame counts.
Okay, so that's the segment, and now we are gonna get a discount, which doesn't actually matter, but we are just taking guns because they are this a tiny bit of help.
Tiny bit of help, because when you finish this mission, you can get one of the bonuses from Matt Miller, and you can either get a discount while you upgrade vehicles, or you get a discount while you're upgrading your weapons. And so late in the game, it doesn't really matter because you have so much money and you don't need to upgrade your vehicles at all. But still, it saves a little bit more than to take vehicles over. Oh, you're Attractionist for some reason.
Taking it back. Okay, so this is what you need. You're going to save. You're going elsewhere.
I'll just drop off and then call for vehicle.
Right.
This is just a cutscene, because Shondi gets kidnapped by Stag, as you can hear right now.
And they have no either way to announce it. Sure, but I need to mark this. Why did you start? You're not going to. You need to take the helicopter.
I will have to cancel it because I know you will always forget about where you're supposed to go.
But I always mark it on the map. Come on.
Okay.
The image is designed. I have an idea.
Is it any good?
Does bold count?
With you? No.
Also, yeah, I'm dropping off right now.
Nice. You need to cancel because you're not even able to call in a vehicle.
So I can manage with the ones that are provided here.
Please exit the vehicle.
You said it.
It's only a submission run, right? You may wonder why we are doing this. The main reason is we need a helicopter. And for some reason...
we need.
We need.
It's just easier with a helicopter.
I mean, in this mission we actually need a flying vehicle, but we're supposed to get it. The mission tells us to get it from the Stag base, but if we have it already prepared,
nothing stops us from getting our own.
If we have it beforehand, we just skip this part and we can go to the actual good part of the mission, and we can also beat the hell out of Kia, right? Can you cancel the mission right now?
Hold up.
Okay,
that was shitty menuing because I'm not used to menuing in co-op.
Well, in single you can cancel missions as well.
Yeah,
so
but here you cannot save you cannot save mid-run, so you skip one option and that throws me off.
Yeah, sure.
Can I?
Nope. Oh my gosh, not weapon cache. Heliport, please. Now you can go. So because I am sitting in this vehicle, the game actually respawns vehicle for first and second player, their most recent vehicle, and because I was sitting in the helicopter, it spawns right here. We actually didn't know that the vehicles of well, first and second player spawn here. I just randomly ran into it because we were trying to find a way to preserve the helicopter, so we were trying to find a place that it doesn't despawn, but we found out by accident that when we just sit in it, it doesn't despawn, it just teleports in the back of the building for some odd reason. So yeah, that's why we now know we only have to go into the helicopter instead of, you know, going there with it and landing it properly. Which saved us quite a hassle, because earlier on we will just spend so much time preparing this helicopter. We were spending so much time that I think it would be even faster to actually just grab the one that mission provides, right?
Cyrus is very powerful and
Come again?
As I said, before we knew that the helicopter spawns behind this building, right? We were just flying there and trying to find a place where it doesn't despawn. And I think such a hassle was actually taking more time than just taking the provided condor in this mission.
So clearly I'm into kink.
Before we did the strat that we are doing now, right?
So how about we stop being
Sorry, I'm just skipping it down now because and like our neighbor came to have vodka and I'm
Oh
just
my
trying to keep
gosh.
it down. Yeah, you tell me that.
That's Poland for you, lads and gents. Also, I forgot about hitting Kia. Kia.
What?
Can I hit Kia, not second player? Thanks.
Gotta.
You may wonder
May
why we are failing this mission, because if we hit Kia once, now when we hit her, the mission doesn't fail. So we use it to actually kill her right now. And you may wonder why we want to kill Kia. And the reason is, when we kill her, most of her dialogue just disappears, just skips. And she, as you can see, there's no dialogue right now, and she just goes away right into the ending voice line of this dialogue, right? So we just skipped like 15 seconds of dialogue, which is nice. But we still have to stand here, and we don't have to follow her, but her corpse is actually talking as I try to flip her. Her lips are actually moving, as you can see. Or actually not, they are not. Maybe it's because I have the lowest possible settings, okay. But yeah, the corpse is still here. Also, Mary, please walk with me, so that the Kia won't just be far away from you. Because if you go too away from this corpse, you can actually see that the bar in the top left corner is decreasing, and if it goes to 0, your cover gets blown up and it's over. So yeah, Kia was talking about 3 prototypes we can take away from Stag and just snatch, but at this point of the game, not any of them is actually useful. That's what I wanted to say, because
Yeah,
none
like
of
you can
them
think
is
that
useful.
you can think that a flying motorcycle is going to be good, but it's actually a downgrade for the vehicle because it not only it's slower, but it's also one-seater.
Yeah. So that's the reason why none of them is actually useful. So we just pick random two by spamming enter 3 times. So yeah, this guy is quite nice. He has some issues. So yeah, we just the plot point of this mission, maybe because we haven't said anything about it, is that we dressed as Cyrus Temple, as you may see, the leader of the Stag. We dressed as Cyrus Temple, infiltrated the base by bringing out the rest of the crew as prisoners. So we are trying to save them now because our, cover-up failed. But we still managed to go in here. Our cover-up failed, got blown up, but we still are able to infiltrate this ship and destroy it if we are lucky. Also, please, can I don't lose my NPCs behind me, because they get lost really easily in this mission. You're the one rushing? Because you're further away. Okay, you're not the one rushing, so let's go.
Sorry, I get carried away.
I see that you were spaced out a little bit. So yeah, we have to just destroy the console, and for some reason when we shoot the console, the entire ship just blows up immediately. So now we have to escape, or at least attempt to escape. We have like 3 minutes, which is more than enough. But there are still explosions here, and people trying to kill us, even though they should care about themselves right now, in my humble opinion, because, well, you're getting killed if you don't. Also, these explosions are just crazy. How many times will I get reached by the same freaking explosion? That's actually weird. So yeah, we're trying to get away.
Who's that? Don't worry.
Oh, you just died. No, who died?
No, it wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Shanti is dead. But that doesn't matter. Mary hit the trigger, which is one of the vehicles parked in the building. We can, in the ship, I should say, that we can grab and just go away through with it. So yeah, we got 2 of the prototypes that we snatched from them, but they are not important at all. The next mission is Air Steelport. If you remember the second mission in the game when we were just free falling, well, this is the exact same mission, but with tanks. And with a really fine weapon. You can start the mission?
Oh, right. Oh, sorry.
You really got carried away, to be honest.
Oh, sorry. I'm just having the issues focusing when there's people talking all over my head, and right now there's totally nothing I can do about it, and also I can get scolded for talking on my own.
That's actually a really bad RNG, but we'll manage, right? We'll try to figure
Well,
out.
this RNG is worse than having my sister over.
Still, it's like we are like half an hour away from our PB, and we are just a minute behind it. So it's nice. I think we'll just be fine because there are only a few missions left. Even though they are quite long, we will, I think, get it over with soon-ish. And this is the SD report, so as I've already said, and this is the free falling but with tanks. Right now, Mary is trying to find a way to open this gate, and I'm just gonna go there because there's a weapon that allows us to open this gate. This is like high-tech something that will be really useful in the next mission, called Zombie Attack, which is the worst mission ever in gaming. I'm just gonna go a little bit away because the hitbox of the marker is actually quite weird, because I have to move a little bit away from it and trigger one of the triplet sections so that it actually enables immediately. Because for some reason, when I stay in it, I have to go away even further when I'm initially in it. So yeah, I have to adjust to it. Right now we have to kill a bunch of goons that try to, you know, follow us. We were supposed to stay in this vehicle, but, well, it didn't go as planned, and we went to plan B, which is stealing this particular tank in order to just go down as fast as possible. And
I'd rather call it Plan W.
Yeah, Plan W, that's a great explanation. And Plan W is not over yet, because, well, you can now see that the Vitols are trying to kill us as well. For some reason, people and other tanks are catching up to us. I don't have no idea why. And also look how... Also, if you look down at the map, we are absolutely not falling. We are standing in place, because town isn't getting any closer to us. We are just on a plain surface, and all of the falling that takes place is only... it's only a feeling made of camera movement and the fact that our tank is a little wobbly right now, as you may see. So yeah, that's the reason the player can find out that he's actually falling, because we are not falling, we're just standing in place. We're stuck up in a void. Right now we will get hit another time by the Vito. There are two more Vitos that we are this time allowed to kill, because the previous time we weren't supposed to hit any of those vehicles. Also nice wreck over there. and our tank is caught up on flames. So yeah, we have to leave it as soon as possible. So we are doing it. And for some reason, when we leave it, it's going down faster than us, even though we head directly straight down. But yeah, it went faster than us, and right now there is another tank, right? And for some odd reason, our tank that we had before was flying faster than us, but this one is actually falling slower than us, so we can catch up to it and get in it.
Yeah, and also I need to stay away from this tank because I can't get into it. I'm not going to get into it, and if I try to get into it, I will like take damage from getting into contact with it, and I'll die.
And the mission will fail. So yeah, this is one of the missions where it's not that great optimization for Pride. Can you skip?
Sure.
And the worst possible mission ever incoming, which is zombie attack.
This is another run killer, and it's not because it crashed, it's just a bad mission.
It's just a bad mission, an annoying one. If I was given an opportunity to remove 3 missions from this game, I would remove zombie attack 3 times. Really, that's how infuriating this mission is.
Oh fuck! I went to the wrong place. Fuck!
Ah, you're still faster than me using Attenzione, right?
I crashed.
You crashed the game.
Yep.
Well, it changes almost nothing. I can just wait for you, right? So you'll get a car from the street because you still have to wait for me, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll spawn at the crib, so I'll get the one for the crib.
But still, I'm at the mission point start, so yeah. You'll get warped to me, right? Also, there's a guy with a rocket. Please don't shoot my helicopter. That would be awesome. As long as you're in, just enable the mission. It's fine. Start the mission when you're ready.
Okay, I'm going.
Just don't go. Just start the mission, and it will be okay.
Oh, fuck, my bad. Attack zombie. Excuse me.
Well, I'm getting hit, so that's the main reason why. Just get a random gun from the street and we'll be fine.
Alright.
Like this.
Achoo,
Conveniently
achoo,
parked
achoo.
in Fuego.
Oh, fuck you, Stag.
You can pick this in Fuego, it's still fine. You're still
Okay.
gonna wait for me, right?
What's the plan here? Gas masks go on, chemicals
Because,
get neutralized, zombies get killed. But for killing these zombies,
During zombie attack,
shoot them until they stop moving?
well, you will be attacked by zombies. And zombies...
Because every game needs zombies.
Every game is zombies, that's why you will be attacked by zombies. But this particular mission not only decreases your sprint down to 0 so that zombies can catch up to you and annoy you even more, but it also makes the okay, you can start. Also makes the zombies so hard
Can
to
I
kill.
start?
Start now.
Okay, hold up. I have like 30 Stag guys on me.
We have to get rid of 3 containers. You could see one of them because it spawned immediately. Also, we can use these cars to get to the first point faster.
Yeah, Kajiki is going to get into the helicopter that he parked earlier.
Yeah.
If he manages to actually drive there.
And Mary will. Oh, why am on what I got stuck right now? And
Okay, so
and Mary will try to Kobe this container as fast as possible.
got it.
Okay. Can you
Coming to
continue?
you. Oh fuck. Yeah, if there's
Zombies are hitting me. That's the.
Fuck!
You're with me. You're with me. You're with me. You're with me.
Yep.
That actually was good. Oof. As you can see,
Oh.
imagine doing this mission without a helicopter and going with the zombies. Like,
Yeah, because in this mission, for whatever reason, 1, there's no vehicles that you can drive, and 2,
your sprint is basically 0.
Yeah, it runs out instantly.
Yeah. Also, you have to kill the first zombie because it got down.
Hold up, I got it.
You can use
I
guns, you
think
know.
I got it. Yeah, hold up. Give me the gun. Got it.
Okay, one container down. But they are also brute zombies, they are burning zombies, and zombies are faster than you. Zombies always try to grab you. Well, it's... Imagine
and
all
also
annoying...
here,
Imagine all annoying things that zombies can do in the game, and they are there. They are there. Doing this mission without helicopter is just a train
oh,
wreck.
almost. I'm on fire and there's a brute on me and I'm getting pushed away. And now, come on, give me the kitty already.
Oh, that's
that
actually
is-
painful.
That is very bad because first you have because Kajik has to land the helicopter, and also
I have to
there's
survive myself. Can I just go?
Okay, I'm up. Okay, get back in the heli.
Trying. At least all zombies are gone right now.
Okay, can you come here?
First of all, Viola has to come in as well. I have Viola coming for you. At least trying to.
Watch out for a tree.
Behind you.
Nice. Got it.
Okay.
That was... We actually managed to save it. This is very good. Okay, left side.
Left side, yeah. And my weird parking. No,
Whatever.
That not gonna work. That's too close.
I need you anyway.
Wait, I'm still trying to park this. Okay. I think that's fine.
Okay, we in.
If you lose the helicopter, it's gone entirely. Also, Viola.
She's in on my side. No, she's not in.
She
Oh my god,
got
Viola.
stuck.
You need to move the helicopter, don't you?
Yeah. She got in the helicopter. Thank you, game. Can I just park it? For God's sake. Zombies are hitting me, that's not good. I can move upwards because they are there all the time. Also, they keep hitting me, but I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm fine.
she get out.
I'm fine. Heli is kind of fine too.
Yeah, but I need you. Okay, never mind. We got. Okay, move out. Okay, so the bird first. Fuck.
Also, right now, as you can see, our mask is not that great. Its hose is just running loose. But yeah, it got broken, and Viola has to repair it. Because if not, we will hate the zombie gas that is here. Because the plot is Morningstar has. Oh, sorry. The plot
No,
is
it's
that
not Morningstar. It's not Morningstar.
Stag?
You remember that AWACS plane we took down?
Oh yeah.
It had the zombie gas on board.
And because zombie gas got just destroyed on this island, it's full of zombies. Oh, okay, you're driving now. Okay.
Yep. Did she get in?
Yeah. I mean, no. Okay, now she got it. The third
Okay,
container
so
is really tricky. I'll try to Kobe it, and you just go for the truck, right?
Okay, leave. Okay, she's with you, right?
This container is not so annoying. Also, the order of which you do containers doesn't really matter. And that's one of the reasons why this mission is annoying. That's the second reason why this mission is annoying, because they can this can become a chain reaction, really. That's the thing. And also, did I mention zombies are faster than you? Well, they are really fast.
You
And
can
they
run.
like to hit
you
you.
can.
Kobe,
can
Dodo.
run.
Why am I speaking Polish? God damn it. That's maybe because I'm irritated by the mission. Sorry for that. Right now there is also a zombie gas truck that we can either keep for ourselves or destroy.
Right now I am taking it and I'm going to
And if we
drop it in
if we
water.
sink it, then it's fine. We destroyed it. If we take it, then we can use zombies for our advantage. But zombies are not an advantage. Zombies are terrible. That's why we are sinking it. Mary already did that, but we are just waiting for the every dialogue to come up.
This virus to find our enemies. All we need is a sample before you destroy it all.
As a former patient zero, you're the last one I expected that from.
I'm saying Saints could create so
We're waiting for all of the dialogues to come up and all for the triggers to get hit,
But you do have
so
a
that the game
point.
actually recognizes that it's already sunk.
It takes quite a while here. Well,
Because it's not a good mission after all, right? But it's over. That's a good
yeah,
part. The
and
mission
we
is
are
over.
we are actually going to end game.
Okay, last 5 missions? Yeah, 5 missions. And they take half an hour, so you can imagine that they are quite endgame, right? First of all, remote chance. Right now,
This is the last. This is actually the last chance we have to upgrade to get weapons.
not by upgrading it, but we mean like take ammo, right?
Yep,
Do you know the way?
I do.
Just go.
I'm
Then.
just buying. I'm just buying.
Go.
I'm
You're
just buying
driving.
reloads. Oh fuck! Hold up. The thing is, if you mark it on the map, it's just for you.
Well, I know, but you know how to go, right?
Now I do.
Okay. Brain fart changing language settings. Yeah, that happens. For some odd reason.
Next time, I'm driving.
This day I've spoken more English than Polish. Oh yeah. That's a nice Friday for me. Haven't had something like that in a while. Yeah, this is Friendly Fire. This is the last time you're actually buying anything. Only ammo counts right now. Maybe I will just do this. Snake comment handy, we'll see.
Start it whenever you want to.
Oh, because you've already went there, so that's nice. Remote chance. This is the mission when we get
Okay,
to
so
play
this
with
is
RC gun.
one of the last mission that has like a that is different in co-op than it is in single player, because in single player you're just using the RC gun, but in co-op, the hostage is using the RC gun and the
Second player is actually going to helicopter.
flying the plane, flying the helicopter.
Yeah.
So he'll fight me.
But the flight is quite long, so it's the old dialogue has to play, you know. The lore is that Killbane
Is taking part in Murder Brawl 31, which is like this big
WWE
luchador
ripoff,
fest.
basically.
Yeah, so we are just right now we are taking out all of his competitors,
opponents.
so that he'll have to accept the fight against us and Angel.
Yeah, because Angel, to take revenge, really wants to
He needs to win a
Killbane
fight
in a
against
fight.
him.
Yeah, beat him in a fight, because Killbane won a fight versus Angel, and Angel lost all of his, you know, respect.
Angel is a man of honor.
Yeah.
So we can't just kill Killbane. We need to go for 4 missions to get to him.
Yeah, so
Actually,
so we
5
can
missions.
set his fight with Killbane. And when we set the fight, we actually win the fight, and then we can kill Killbane, right?
Merle's losing control.
Okay.
Nice.
Actually, you're taking out his potential competitors, because he hasn't said yet who he will be fighting against. So any potential guy
He
that
did.
he did actually.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know the lore of the game. Okay.
Hold up. Oh shit! I was supposed to turn on. Sorry.
Okay, it's fine. So yeah, this is another instance of us restarting all of the checkpoints.
Yeah. This is again. This can turn very non-linear, so the game is just taking it easy.
Yeah. So and every time you can. Oh, nice park. Every time we achieve checkpoint, I'm just restarting, and we're getting really close to the destination. For example, instead of 1600 meters, we are like 600 only away. So that's really good. Because the game checkpoints every single player that you destroy for some reason, and we really want to make them look as accidents, even though they obviously don't.
So that's why we are just boosting RC signals onto them.
Yeah.
Also, okay, there you go.
This one is actually
So-
quite tricky to hit. Because
Yeah, like,
there
you have
is a
to-
helicopter moving and I have to crash into it, but it moves in the random direction for some time, so yeah. I have to adjust.
Also, you can see that my helicopter is stretched for whatever reason.
Yeah, this is the oppressor that is a normal oppressor, but it's just a little bit longer for some reason, as you may see. May have seen for a second there.
The trash now.
Also,
Restart?
yeah, checkpoint reached. Yeah, forgot that I have to restart this checkpoint as well. The last guy is also a pain because
Because you
he's-
have to kill him with a tank, and he's on the airport, which has like uneven ground, and uneven ground with a tank is not. It's just not a good combination.
Also, for some reason, when I am using these tanks right there, I am not allowed to aim where I have a crosshair, but I have to aim quite higher in order to just do a proper
Nice.
hit right.
Okay, come on.
Can you actually take damage? He didn't take any damage. What is wrong? Okay, now he's moving. Okay, that was weird. He didn't get in for a really long time.
Fuck.
Also, yeah,
Hold
that's
up,
really bad.
I'll give you. Hold up. You got him? Okay,
No,
get
not yet.
get those. Go.
Also, he's moving in the worst direction possible, and he's dodging this quite hard actually. Can I do this in 3 tanks? Okay,
Nice.
3 tanks. That's okay-ish. 2 tanks is good. 1 tank is awesome. It's almost impossible to do this in 1 tank. 3 tanks is okay. Consider the first one did no damage because he didn't even get in so easily. I have no idea why, but it happened. 3 can beat down. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
One enter too much, so I cancelled it.
It was on me actually.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay
where are
then.
we here?
Okay, so
Free
if we
can
can
beat
beat down. Now we are looking for Angel's mask because he lost it in a fight against Killbane,
And he won't fight with a new one. He has to. press
and
his own
we
buttons.
are, and it's apparently hidden in here. So we're trying to shake people down to find out where it is.
To do this,
Ow.
we'll just destroy everything and hope the casino manager just will come in and eventually tell us
Yeah,
everything
we need to
know.
scare him
knows.
off. We need to scare him out. I'm gonna go grab him.
For some odd reason, sometimes this mission can glitch out, and the bar in the top left corner may actually
it
extend
kinda
through
go
the
up
graphic
back.
and just go even further, like double its value for some odd reason.
You in there already?
Yeah,
Mask back sooner.
but we have to wait for the dialogue to come, because then we can know that
Feel worthy again.
Angel's Mask is actually here in the vault. Here it is, as Angel may have said already.
Okay,
Okay, so now we have to do some more havoc. First, we destroy the statues.
And we kill
Killbane?
basically everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and destroy some statues through walls.
Because for some odd reason, I don't know how to destroy them through walls, but Mary knows, so I let him utilize that.
Yeah,
He
there's
actually
like
did it.
I can take a few more of this one.
Because we said that bullets can go through walls during this mission. Well, this particular building is kind of weird, because sometimes they don't, sometimes they doesn't, and
sometimes they don't, sometimes they doesn't.
sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry, I'm just... I'm tired, okay?
I'll give you that.
The game isn't treating us well today. That may be the reason why. It's also right after zombie. That was actually really fast.
We saved a minute.
For no reason. Oh yeah,
the reason was
the
we
reason was-
glitched last time.
Yeah, we glitched the manager last time. Okay. I remember.
Okay, murder bro.
Oh. We picked it up at the same time. That's why.
60.
Oh yeah, 60 frames. I actually need them. First of all,
We
let's
need
keep the
to cap-
cutscene.
We need to cap. Sorry, that wasn't me. We need to cap the frame rate here because the animations can glitch out.
Especially in the second and third base, second and third stage of the fight. I'm just really bad at talking right now.
Some help from the fans. This has just turned into
Well, that's what happens when you record a couple of submissions in a row.
All right, Bobby, you know, this is a classic matchup. Speed versus power.
But yeah, for now, Angel is actually the one fighting, so we're just trying to cover him. But
Yeah, we're just
soon will
providing-
happen that soon the thing will happen that he will break his leg, and we just have to substitute him, and we will fight Killbane actually.
Hold that thought, Bobby.
Thanks.
The luchadors are on the side of the ring again. Don't think
We have to kill the luchadors
My bad.
first, which we did.
Okay, we got him.
Right now,
Okay, so now for the hypest moment in the run, Murder Brawl Chainsaw.
yeah, because this is allowed in the boxing match, right? Killing people with bare fist is not enough. Let's kill them with like chainsaw.
murder brawl chainsaw.
If we go silent for a sec, you'll hear a really good soundtrack and the song "You're the Best Around" playing right now, which kinda works here and kinda doesn't, because it's a really weird song compared to what we're actually doing. Like, well, we're just shredding people to death using a
Pieces.
chainsaw.
You gonna make it, Angel?
You going in?
Yeah, I'll do the fight. Because in a co-op, anyone can do the fight, and we can swap with each other.
Yeah, we can tag team.
Yeah, but
uh,
it doesn't really speed things up.
It doesn't really matter at all.
Yeah,
And
at
also,
all.
right now, we are both invincible, so I can just sit here and take the beating. But I
Yeah.
can help you. I can cheer.
Yeah, you can cheer. Also, right now you can see I do the Naivan strat, which is just running around in circles.
We are Kajik is basically waiting for a weapon to appear on the ring because those are the only things you can damage Killbane with.
Yeah, you can 4 hits
This is
of
a very
any weapon.
this
takes
fight
it
is
down.
heavily scripted.
The only thing that is RNG is how fast I will take weapons from the crowd, right? Also, yeah, you're still in the show right here. Can I hit you actually? I did! Okay. I can actually hit you though. I'm pulling him out of the ring. Also, one of the commentators, one of the casters of this match, and also the Genki casters, is Hulk Hogan, if you haven't noticed yet. And the fine piece of trivia about them two is like most of their dialogue is improvised. That's the first part, and the second part is that the director never told them which one is Bobby and which one is what's the second's name? Zach. So if you are careful enough, you can hear that sometimes one of them is Zach and one is Bobby, and the other time they switch around their names because they forgot who is who basically, right? Because it was never intended to tell them who is who, so they figured it out by themselves, and they call each other by names sometimes in random order, basically. So yeah, that's interesting. I just wonder how they were able to record all of these. Did they watch this match? Did they watch the game being played, or did they were just fully improvising?
I guess they improvised.
100%? That would be amazing, actually. Also, yeah, I'm picking up the weapon because hitting anyone with weapon is a one-hit KO. I'm waiting for the Kimberly to come in the ring as well.
And he's in.
He's in, so just 4 hits. Another combo of space. Hitting him in the back. Spamming E so that I can mount him as fast as possible. Also, there you can see the glitch now. I hit him and I pressed E at the same time, so the game thinks I actually hit him. But I've pressed E, so the trigger in the corner just enabled. So when I come there, the game thinks I actually mount him, so I can do this. It's actually a really fine glitch. Because I'm actually at 60 FPS, not 16, that would be dumb. At 60 FPS, you won't see the greatest glitch of this fight, which is Killbane totally escaping my elbow right here, because his model can just move away from it, and so it just looks like nope, and it is quite fun. But it only happens if you have high enough frame rate, and we don't want to do it because it's possible that we will glitch the fight, and we don't want to glitch anything right now because we want to finish the run. Oh yeah. We are coming to the last 2 missions.
Yep.
The first one is 3-way, which, well, may go both ways. There are so many things that can go wrong in this mission. So many things. You don't even imagine how many things can go wrong in this mission. You're calling back? You're calling back. Okay.
Hey, start.
Sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy other upgrades. I'm gonna buy a helicopter, that's for sure.
The helicopter is gonna come into play in the last mission.
Yeah. This will be quite important. I mean, not maybe in the last mission, but in between this.
In between this and the last one.
Yeah. Because then we will be able to actually take the veto faster. Because again, taking vetoes is the best thing in this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fastest vehicle with the best weapons. Well, what can go wrong? Still, some things can go wrong, but not as much as in this mission. We will see in the moment because we're still waiting on Mary to go in. Mary went in, and right now we're skipping the cutscene. And it's supposed to be a final fight with the syndicate, right?
It's a free for all at this point, actually.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the freeway, because it's Stack versus Luchadors, or basically whole syndicate versus us. We're taking the vetoes right now.
You go first.
I'm going first. Don't enable your checkpoint right over, right? Note oppressor, veto. Don't take your checkpoint right from the start, just wait for me. Right now there are some checkpoints that we have to go there, clean everybody, kill everybody, I should say, not clean. Clean the entire checkpoint, and then first of all, at the first one, 2 brutes will appear that we'll have to kill, but well, killing them with veto is pretty easy. On the second, the tank will appear, and then we'll have to go to the armory, military armory, as the one we were at the beginning of the game as well. And then there will be a final fight with all of the guys, and a moral choice between a good ending and a bad ending.
Don't spoil it just yet.
But you will see this in a moment. For now, I'm just gonna go here to the first point. I'm gonna try to cry. Yeah, I'm gonna cry if something fails. I'm gonna try to clear this area as fast as possible. I have to actually go really low in order for the brutes to spawn. Oh, they did spawn even in the same place. That's amazing. Okay, so you can go to the checkpoint right now.
I'm going to the second place, which I'm really close by.
This is one of the strengths of co-op as well. We can just split and do two things at once. Maybe not at once, because only one checkpoint can be active at the time.
At once.
But yeah, he just waits long enough for me to clear the first one. So during the second one, when I come in,
if I was at the second one while he was cleaning out the first one, I would have to re-enter it in order to make the guys spawn.
Yeah, because for some reason they wouldn't spawn at all. So yeah, when I come in, almost always tank comes out. So yeah, now we're going to the armory, as you can see. And we have to park our vehicles in a way that they won't despawn after the cutscene, which is actually the hardest part of this mission. And also Oleg, which is a nice guy, sometimes can be a real pain, because
you really pain in the butt.
Because he may just punch your vehicle randomly and kill it, because someone is standing behind it, for example. And it's really not optimal, to say the least. Okay, armory is cleared.
Okay, you can land it now.
Right now we can land. Don't come anywhere near Oleg, please. Anywhere near. Just don't. Right now the cutscene will start, hopefully. Because sometimes a thing happens, like this thing happens, when the game is soft locked.
Oh my, hold up. Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
this is not that we had a chance for a PB, but this is not a PB.
So yeah, we will start from checkpoint, which is clearing the armory again.
Oh, and we don't have vehicles.
We don't have vehicles, we don't have many weapons, we don't have any kind of vehicle. This is bad.
oh my word.
That's why when we submit, we'll have like estimate of 4 hours, because sometimes this game really doesn't like speedrunners, and
Yeah.
it really doesn't like to work properly. Also,
Wow.
also Pierce died because he had fallen. That's just a Pierce thing. We don't care about him later on, but for now he has to stay alive, just for now, for like a couple of seconds, and that's
There
it.
we go.
I'm gonna take a tank.
Way to be a downer, Pierce.
Can you reload? I've bought faster reload. Can you please actually reload faster? Okay, can we not bug out this time? We good. Can
There
just-
we go.
Okay, the call has happened, so
Fucking coward.
so yeah, the cutscene has started. That's good, actually.
Oh my, that's actually never happened before to me.
To you haven't run this game so much then, because this
Okay,
is
we are taking the
this happens almost every single time.
Wow. Why did I leave?
No idea. Just
Why
come-
are you running?
Why are you running? So
are you
yeah,
running?
as you can see, we have a choice between killing Killbane or saving Shondi. Can you explain
This
why
is-
there is a save Shondi, Mark?
This is a safe shot, so this is like a more choice because at this point, Killbane is living Steelport, but at the same tag, Kia, who is like the girl we beat up, and my name is Cyrus Temple. She has set up a, she has taken like our friends hostage. Like she's taken Shondi,
Yeah.
she's taken Shondi, Viola, and Mayor Reynolds, and a couple more people, and she's she's taking them hostage at the statue.
And she wants to blow the statue
and
up.
she planted saints marks all over the place. So it's like, so it shows. So she's going to like blackmail us. So they are going to blame us for blowing up the monument, and I'll explain that in a while, because we are doing that. We are doing that ending because we are actually ditching them and going straight for Killbane.
Yeah, because killing Killbane is faster because you basically just go there and
Yeah,
kill
but
Killbane,
I mean,
and
yeah,
that's it.
and also here we are just using rockets to boost ourselves.
Because an explosion right below our car makes our car go really fast, as you may see by the blur. And the good thing is our car is invincible, as you may see, so I'm just shooting below it. And
It's not
makes so
invincible.
much
It just
speed.
has a lot of health, because you can do a similar thing in the Trouble with Clones DLC, but the driving section there is actually so long that you can actually destroy the vehicle.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't played speedrun-wise any DLC, so yeah. One more boost, and you can see how close to the Killbane's plane we were.
Yeah.
Killbane somehow is still alive after all of that.
Oh, my bad.
Now we are skipping cutscene. Killbane is still alive for some reason, but yeah, not for long.
I am
now,
saying he's gonna hit the air.
Yeah, because there is he can glitch out.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
this QTE can glitch out, and for some reason I can smash at this particular moment. I can smash Killbane in the air, but this time it actually didn't glitch out, and it looks normally. But most of the time it glitches out heavily.
And Killbane is dead now.
Killbane is dead. Yeah, Arrow eventually he won't come back. He came back a couple of times, but now he's absolutely for sure dead. And now we are going to do the final mission, which is taking
Yep.
care of one more bad guy, which is Cyrus Temple. Who is
Yeah,
Cyrus
so
Temple?
Kajik is going to call in a helicopter because even though it's an airport, we are like in the middle of nothing, so a helicopter is the next best thing we can use.
Yeah, and also, well, oh, this is actually a nice spot from him. He will come in pretty fast. Because
Oh,
in the
that's nice.
airport there are not many vehicles we can use. We can actually get in.
Okay.
And
Okay, so
Yeah.
Amen. Okay, so this is a tornado. This is you get it only in two ways. One way is during heli assaults, and the second way is by calling it. And this is
Yeah.
a helicopter that has appeared in Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2 and has made a return here. So we're taking it
but
to
only like
Safeword
an Easter
because-
egg.
Yeah. So here Kajik is flying to Safeword because we are going to swap this for VTOLs.
Yep, because these are the fastest vehicles, as I told you. so we are prepared for the final fight. You can get it now.
Yep.
Grab it and start the mission if you want.
Okay, going. Stack to się robi. Okay,
Which
so
is
stack
stack film.
Okay, so stack film. What is happening right now? Right now we are mourning our friends because the monument has been destroyed, and of
As
course
you can see on
we
the
are-
left right now.
Everything's all set?
Yep, and of course the Saints are to blame because they are the worst thing that has happened to the city apparently.
Soon then.
Yeah.
And try not to pass out before I get
Even
there.
though we're gonna be like the president of the United States in the fourth part of the series. But this ending
Okay,
is not
so-
canonic. That's the reason, right?
Oh,
The canonic one is you actually say.
the canonical one is the other one, yes. Okay, so what's happening here? Like, if you look up, you can see that there's a biggest like spaceship in the sky, and
Like this one?
and it belongs to Stag because after the monument got destroyed, Cyrus Temple used this as an excuse to allow this thing, which is called the Daedalus, into the city, and it's basically wreaking havoc in the entire city.
Wreaking havoc in the
And,
entire city, and also Saints are to blame, as always.
Yep.
And we have to blow it up and kill Cyrus Temple.
Yeah, so
at the
first
same
we
time.
destroy the cannons so that it does less damage. Also here we are destroying the tanks on the ship so that we're just trying to reduce the amount of we are just fuck. We are trying to reduce the amount of explosions that is happening on screen to
Don't
to
crash the
have
game,
it
that's the
not
first,
crash.
and don't die, that's the second reason. Actually, the main reason is for not to die.
Yep.
And we are driving vehicles that are
Yeah,
not
we are
quite fragile, so yeah.
We are planting bombs here, and I'm about to what? Oh,
You're almost dead. That's amazing.
I am not dead.
Oh, health
Okay,
upgrades.
so we are just planting bombs here, and okay. Kajik is going to go plant the third bomb, and I'm gonna go down and plant the last bomb.
Yeah, because we have to plant 4 of them.
When this is over, I'll steal the blueprints from the DOC.
Yeah, surprisingly, we don't have to plant 3. They added the next one.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Saints Row
Okay,
3,
cool.
but we have to plant 4 bombs. And because we have 2 vehicles, I can use mine to actually fight Cyrus, which will happen in a second.
Yeah, and then we'll use mine as a getaway vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
Because normally you take a minigun and okay, so here's the final fight against Cyrus Temple. Usually you take a minigun and just destroy him. There's he does 4 rounds around the ship, and during each round you can take quarter of health from him.
Yeah, 1/4 of his health.
But Kajik has he obviously has the Vital, so he can take damage. Theoretically, I could also use a Vital, but that's not going to speed things up, and also we would lose a getaway vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, we would not lose the getaway vehicle. It was just we will actually have to go to the hangar to get one, and we have one parked right here.
Yeah, because in the hangar, going to the hangar is slower because, well, you have to go further away, and by not going further away, but by going just to this vehicle parked conveniently, really near us, it's fastest things up, right?
I slaughter or
Oh,
fuck, the Condor.
Oh,
Can you help me out?
Where is it?
Behind you.
I can see it.
It's already gone. Take Cyrus.
I
Hold
already
up.
did.
Got him.
I already did, that's not a problem.
Okay, there's still people directly below you. Never
Trying
mind.
to shoot them.
There will be a Condor coming up.
Also, it's hard for me to use rockets because when I aim down, I'm homing for your vehicle, so it's not.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, hold up. So I am being shot at.
Condor is gone.
Okay, Cyrus coming up.
Yeah, it's gonna take care of him. Can damage him pretty quickly, as you can see. Also, I can go after him, as you may imagine, because if I go too far off, the game will tell us that the Cyrus actually has escaped. Even though I was the one chasing him,
even
right?
though it actually, when it means Cyrus has escaped, it actually means we have left the ship. And just so you know, we can totally, it's totally possible to follow Cyrus and it's totally possible for him to glitch out and fly away from the ship.
Yeah.
I am the best.
Which makes this mission impossible to finish. So yeah.
I'm looking.
Also, my Vito is beeping for no reason, so that's really bad.
Don't worry, it's the last one. Okay, cool.
So we are nearing to the end of the speedrun. Okay, one escape too much.
We're actually okay. Hold up, changing
Oh,
weapons.
my Vito is still alive.
What?
That was mine.
Sure.
But I'm still.
Get in.
Can I get into yours, please?
Come on,
Trying.
get
I'm
in.
in. I think I'm in. No, I'm not. But now I'm in. Okay.
Okay, that was
Sloppy.
Slop.
The time comes up when the cutscene ends, because that's it.
When the credits roll,
when the
and we
credits
are
roll.
still gonna PB.
We're still gonna PB because we've lost time before this mission. Because we were trying new things and it didn't go well.
And that's time.
That's time. Last chance.
3:55:46.
That's a submission video and that's a PB for now. For now, because we will beat it eventually.
Yeah, well, hopefully at the event.
Fortunately at the event, because we both will have good computers, not only me. That will be quite amazing.
Okay, so yeah, that was Saints Row the Third.
Yeah, there is a possibility of a world record actually during the event, considering we both will have a good computer. So yeah, as Mary said, this was Saints Row 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this will get into the marathon. It's a really nice game, and the best part of it is that's totally unpredictable, and it can make a lot of good memes.
Yeah, you can be on the edge of your chair for the entirety of the run.
Yeah, because some weird things may happen, so that's why I think it's worth considering, even though it's quite a long run. So yeah, as I said, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. For you, we were playing together, me, Kajik, and
me, Mr. Murray.
Thank you all for watching for the third and last time. See ya.